हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द अल्टीमेट n8n कोर्स। और आज के इस वीडियो में हम सीखने वाले हैं n8n को फ्रॉम बेसिक टू एडवांस लेवल ऑफ बिल्डिंग एआई ऑटोमेशंस एंड एआई एजेंट्स। सो इफ यू आर समवन जिसने कभी भी एआई ऑटोमेशन नहीं बनाया है, एआई एजेंट्स नहीं बनाया है इनसाइड n8n, तो इस वीडियो को कंप्लीट करने के बाद आप इंडस्ट्री लेवल एआई वर्कफ्लोज, एआई एजेंट्स बनाने लग जाओगे। एंड अगर आप किसी और के बिजनेस को ऑटोमेट करके उनको हेल्प करना चाहते हो तो यू कैन डू दैट। सो व्हाट वी आर कवरिंग n8n बेसिक्स। तो अगर आपने कभी भी n8n लॉगिन नहीं किया है, सो आफ्टर वॉचिंग दिस मॉड्यूल आप n8n से फैमिलियर हो जाओगे। एंड उसके बाद एपीआई, क्रेडेंशियल्स, n8n नोड्स, सम जावास्क्रिप्ट फंक्शंस, और ये सारी चीजें कंप्लीट करते करते हम लोग 5+ एआई एजेंट्स एंड ऑटोमेशन भी बनाने वाले हैं विदाउट राइटिंग अ सिंगल लाइन ऑफ कोड। सो डोंट वरी अबाउट कोडिंग, अब बस एक लैपटॉप लेके बैठ जाना है। सबसे पहले ओपन करना है गूगल क्रोम ब्राउजर एंड सर्च फॉर n8n। ओके, सो हियर इट इज n8n वर्कफ्लो ऑटोमेशन प्लेटफॉर्म। सो क्लिक ऑन द फर्स्ट लिंक एंड दिस इज द वेबसाइट और इंटरफेस ऑफ n8n। और यहाँ लिखा भी है फ्लेक्सिबल एआई वर्कफ्लो ऑटोमेशन फॉर टेक्निकल टीम्स। Get start for free, talk to sales, and if you scroll down, so this is how the n8n automation actually looks like. Plug AI into your own data and over 500 integrations. n8n ऑफर करता है 500+ integrations. That means आप इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हो और ऑटोमेट कर सकते हो with the help of Slack, Airtable, Google Sheet, Vapi, Ratel, Calendar, Outlook, GPT, Gemini, and all these things. That means you can automate anything. They offer 500+ integrations. Here's the option of browse all integration, the fast way to actually get AI working in your business. And if you see this, there are some more examples of the AI automations that build multi-step agents. And here's also the second one, chat with your own data. And also you can self-host the n8n. So later in the video, at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about that how you can self-host the n8n and actually use n8n in free. So this is all for like some basic things about the n8n, make you clear about that what actually the n8n is. After that, click on sign in. If you're new here, so click on start a free trial like this. You have to fill your all details here. So the like full name is आकाश एंड कंपनी ईमेल, मतलब आपको कंपनी ईमेल ही नहीं डालना है, यू कैन यूज़ योर ओन ईमेल एज वेल। सो लाइक इफ़ आई यूज़ माई दिस वन एंड अकाउंट नेम आकाश n8n, सिंपल पासवर्ड। हमको यहाँ पे क्लिक करना है कीप अप विथ आवर कंस्टेंट इंप्रूवमेंट्स थ्रू आवर न्यूज़ लेटर, स्टार्ट फ्री 14-day ट्रायल। अकाउंट नेम इज ऑलरेडी इन यूज़, ओके, so you have to change the account name. Course, what is like Akash course? Okay, so it's worked. Hi there Akash, answer these questions to get most out of your n8n trial. So it's a basic steps हैं जब आप पहली बार n8n login करते हैं. So what is the size of your company? Maybe only me. What team are you on? So IT or whatever you want. What best describes your company? Automation agency. Which of these do you feel comfortable doing? Go with anything. Okay. How do you hear about n8n? Maybe on YouTube. Invite team member to your workspace. If you have friend whom you are working with, you can invite. But I don't have any team member, so I am going to skip it for now. And इसके बाद your workspace is ready. And आपको यहाँ मिलता है कि start automating. और if you want, you can watch this video. Click on start automating. और ये है आपका n8n का इंटरफेस। Here it is written as 14 days left in your n8n trial and 0 out of 1000 executions left. And ये है overview that all the workflows and credentials and data tables you have access to. So this is like a kind of a chart or table which जब हम इसको use करेंगे तो ये उस हिसाब से fill होगा। Here will be your production execution and here failed production execution and here failure rates, time saved, run time. So these are all the basic when you are going to build the automation and execute that automation. And after that, here it is written as workflows, credentials, executions, variables, data tables. At the below, you can sign out, and in the right side there is the option of create workflow, and also here in the center, welcome Akash, create your first workflow, start from scratch. So either you can click here or click here. Click on the start from scratch. So this is the main interface जहाँ पे आपको सारा वर्क करना है, जहाँ पे आप AI ऑटोमेशन बिल्ड करेंगे, AI एजेंट्स बिल्ड करेंगे। यहाँ पे आप दो ऑप्शंस आ गए हैं, दैट ऐड फर्स्ट स्टेप और बिल्ड विथ AI। ये दोनों चीज़ें हम बाद में देखते हैं। सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं इस इंटरफेस को, सो दैट यू गेट एटलीस्ट आइडिया अबाउट द n8n। सबसे पहले यहाँ पे लिखा है 14 days ट्रायल लेफ्ट। इफ यू वांट यू कैन कट दिस पार्ट फ्रॉम हियर। आफ्टर दैट दिस इज द n8n लोगो, और यहाँ पे आप अपने वर्कफ्लो का नाम डाल सकते हैं, जैसे कि व्हाट्सएप चैटबॉट। इफ़ यू आर बिल्डिंग द व्हाट्सएप चैटबॉट, तो यहाँ पे सेव हो गया। चैटबॉट की स्पेलिंग वैसे गलत है, सो जैसे हमने सेव किया वर्कफ्लोज में आके भी हमारा यहाँ पे सेव हो गया है। तो अभी तो हम कोई वर्कफ्लो बना नहीं रहे हैं, तो लेट इट नेम एज n8n कोर्स। एंड आफ्टर दैट हियर आर सम टैग्स, यू कैन ऐड टैग्स हियर ऑल्सो। और यहाँ पे 3 पार्ट्स हैं, एडिटर, एग्जीक्यूशन एंड इवोल्यूशन। तो एडिटर का मतलब तो जहाँ पे हम चीज़ें वर्कफ्लो अपना बना रहे हैं वो हमारा एडिटर है, तो वहाँ पे हमारा एडिटर का पार्ट आ जाएगा। और एग्जीक्यूशन जब हम इनएक्टिवेट कर देंगे, इसको इनएक्टिव कर देंगे जब, तो हमारा एग्जीक्यूशन का पार्ट शुरू हो जाएगा, मतलब वो वर्कफ्लो ऑटोमेटिकली काम करना शुरू कर देगा, तो उसको एग्जीक्यूशन का पार्ट कहेंगे हम यहाँ पे ऐसे। तो इस लेफ्ट साइड चीज़ें चलती रहेंगी और यहाँ पे हमारा n8n वर्कफ्लो दिखता रहेगा। एंड इवोल्यूशन, जहाँ पे अपनी वर्कफ्लो को इवेल्युएट कर सकते हैं, लाइक दिस वायर अप टेस्ट डेटा सेट, राइट वर्कफ्लो आउटपुट, एंड इवन वी कैन वॉच दिस वीडियो टू नो मोर अबाउट वर्कफ्लो एवोल्यूशन। यहाँ पे कुछ और आइकन्स हैं लाइक होम, तो होम से हम यहाँ पहुँच जाएंगे। एंड अगर हमको वापस वहीं जाना है, होम पे क्लिक किए एंड n8n कोर्स, और यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन है सेव्ड का। करेंटली ये मेरा वर्कफ्लो सेव है, तो अगर हम ऐड फर्स्ट स्टेप पे करें और मे भी ट्रिगर मैनुअली कर दें, ठीक है, ये पहला नोड मैंने यूज़ किया यहाँ पे, और अगर हम इस चीज़ को सेव कर देंगे, अगर हम चाहते हैं कि इसको हम बंद करने के बाद भी हमारा ये नोड रहे, तो हमको पहले इसको सेव करना पड़ेगा। सपोज अभी मैंने सेव नहीं किया, तो अगर हम यहाँ पे वापस जाएंगे, बैक करेंगे, सो सेव चेंजेस बिफोर लीविंग, इफ़ यू डोंट सेव यू विल लूज योर चेंजेस, सो लीव विदाउट सेविंग, हमने लीव किया। और इफ़ यू गो अगेन इन द रिटन कोर्स, देन देर इज़ नथिंग। ओके, so what to do, just save the nodes, okay, save your workflows, okay, and if I go back again, तो ये वाला वर्कफ्लो हमारा है यहाँ पे। सो दिस इज़ हाउ द सेव वर्क। सेव के बगल में हमारा एक हिस्ट्री का पार्ट है। सो इसका मतलब क्या है, वर्कफ्लोज हिस्ट्री टू व्यू एंड रिस्टोर प्रीवियस वर्जन ऑफ योर वर्कफ्लो। तो इस हिस्ट्री पे क्लिक करके हम क्या कर सकते हैं, चीज़ों को प्रीव्यू कर सकते हैं, और अपना अगर प्रीवियस वर्कफ्लो हमारा सही रहा है तो हम उसको जो है वापस ला सकते हैं, रिस्टोर कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि ये वाला हमारा था, हम इसको वापस ला सकते हैं। वापस कैसे लाएंगे, इज एन ऑप्शन क्लोन टू न्यू वर्कफ्लो, आई थिंक ये ऑप्शन ही क्या, मैंने कभी हिस्ट्री वाला पार्ट यूज़ ही नहीं किया है। क्लोन टू न्यू वर्कफ्लो में भी यही होगा। हाँ, तो ये हमारा वापस आ गया यहाँ पे। तो दिस इज हाउ दिस हिस्ट्री वन वर्क्स, डुप्लीकेट डाउनलोड। So with the help of duplicate, you can duplicate your workflows, and download, you can download this workflow. So if I click on this download, so here's the workflow is downloaded, and then course.json, it's downloaded. From here you can change the owner, and also you can rename this. If you click on the rename, then you can rename this one n8n course, okay, and import from URL. So if you want to use someone else URL, like अगर मैं कोई workflow बना रहा हूँ और उसका आपको URL दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है, तो आप उसके URL से भी इंपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर आप उस टेम्पलेट को डाउनलोड कर ले रहे हो, तो उसको आप इंपोर्ट फ्रॉम फाइल भी कर सकते हो। मैं ज़्यादातर इंपोर्ट फ्रॉम फाइल ही यूज़ करता हूँ, URL मैंने ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं किया है। तो इंपोर्ट फ्रॉम फाइल वाला अगर आपको दिखाएं, लेट्स सपोज आई हैव 2 JSON टेम्पलेट हियर, तो 1-to-1 email.json, तो इस तरह से हम आप इंपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, मतलब किसी और का वर्कफ्लो आप ऐसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं। एंड नाउ यू कैन डू एनी चेंजेस एंड रन इट अकॉर्डिंग टू यू। I'm going to discuss this template part later in the video in more detail, that how you can use templates. Let's get back to our main screen. Where's that? Leave without saving. And if I cut it down from here, okay, so here's our n8n course one. So after that star, so what is the star? If you're familiar with GitHub, so these are the GitHub stars. So cut it down from here. After that, here's a plus icon. If you just hover on this plus icon, so here it is written as open nodes panel. जैसे आप प्लस आइकन को क्लिक करेंगे, तो यहाँ पे सारे ही नोड्स, जितने नोड्स हैं n8n के, वो सारे आ जाएंगे। जितने इंटीग्रेशंस कर सकते हैं n8n के, वो सारे आ जाएंगे। और जो सबसे पहले आ रहा है, ये हमारा ट्रिगर्स। ट्रिगर इज अ स्टेप दैट स्टार्ट्स योर वर्कफ्लो. Trigger manually runs flow on clicking a button in n8n. Good for getting started quickly. And what is the third one? On a schedule. So this one runs the flow every hour or custom interval. Like आप एक scheduler लगा देते हो कि किस समय पे workflow को use करना है. So if I click on this schedule one, so here's the like day कि आपको एक एक दिन में workflow को चलाना है या एक एक वीक में workflow को चलाना है। तो अगर हमको एक दिन में वर्कफ्लो चलाना है, तो डेज बिटवीन ट्रिगर्स, मतलब कितने कितने दिन के बीच चलाना है, कब चलाना है, मिडनाइट चलाना है, ठीक है, ट्रिगर एट मिनट. सो दिस इज हाउ दिस शेड्यूल ट्रिगर वर्क्स. हियर आर सम मोर आइकन लाइक जूम टू फिट. विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस यू कैन फिट योर वर्कफ्लोज. ये प्लस आइकन क्या है, जूम इन है. अगर इसको क्लिक करेंगे तो हम इसको जूम इन कर सकते हैं अपने वर्कफ्लो को. जूम आउट आइकन, वी कैन जूम आउट द वर्कफ्लो. और ये क्या है, ये है टाइडी अप. अगर आपका वर्कफ्लो बहुत ज़्यादा मैसअप है तो सारी चीज़ें को ये एकदम एक लाइन में ला देगा, एक वे में ला देगा. And after that, here's the execute workflow. So this is the one to run your workflow. This is the option for sticky node. From here also you can search for a sticky node, but here and with the help of sticky node, what you can do, you can just bookmark the things. Okay, like if you want to bookmark now. So this is all. And now click on the plus icon and search for on form submission. So यहाँ पर है ऑन फॉर्म सबमिशन. तो क्लिक ऑन दिस और हम क्या करने वाले हैं, ऑन फॉर्म सबमिशन ट्रिगर को चेक करने वाले हैं. और ये जो लिंक है, हियर इट इज रिटन एज क्लिक टू कॉपी फॉर्म यूआरएल. तो ये लिंक हम किसी को भी दे सकते हैं या कहीं भी प्लेस कर सकते हैं, सो दैट एनीवन कैन गो एंड क्लिक ऑन द लिंक एंड फिल दिस फॉर्म. ऑथेंटिकेशन विल बी नन. हियर इन द फॉर्म टाइटल, ये हमारे फॉर्म का टाइटल क्या होने वाला है, नेम इट एनीथिंग. लाइक बेसिकली आई एम बिल्डिंग दिस फॉर्म. लेट्स सपोज यू वांट एआई ऑटोमेशन फ्रॉम ड्यूमेटिक एआई. सो नाउ यू आर फिलिंग दिस फॉर्म टू गेट द ऑटोमेशन. So I ask for your name and your website, and also now I'm asking like what's your budget to build the automation for you. So let's write a form title like a important step. In description, this is the first step. toward automation. Okay, so foundation step and form description is this is the first step towards automation. And after that, click on add form element, and now here you can add the elements to your form, like what do you want from the user, name, company name, website, whatever you want. So I'm just going with a first field name. Let's name it as what's your name, and element type will be text. And if you want to write a placeholder, you can write placeholder. क्या होता है कि जैसे आप what's your name लिखे हो ऊपर, तो placeholder वहाँ पे भी लिख के देता है what's your name, और जैसे ही आप वहाँ अपना नेम लिखेंगे तो placeholder वहाँ से हट जाएगा. रिक्वायर फील्ड क्या है, जब आप रिक्वायर फील्ड को टर्न ऑन करेंगे तो बिना नेम राइट किए यूजर फॉर्म को सबमिट नहीं कर सकता है, वही है रिक्वायर्ड फील्ड. सो रिक्वायर्ड फील्ड को टर्न ऑन करते हैं यहाँ पे बिकॉज वी वॉन्ट अ नेम. Add one more form element, and let's ask for a company name and element type will be text, and leave the placeholder for now and turn on the required field. Add one more form element, and here I'm going to ask a company website. Okay, so like what's your website, element type text. What's your budget for this project? So your budget for this project. And in budget, if we go with text, then I think it's not look more cool, like most of the people will not write a budget, I think. In the element type, what you have to do, and see if there is checkboxes or not. Scroll it, and yeah, here's the checkboxes. Just click on it, and in first checkbox level, make it as $1000, not 1000, go for 3000. And for the checkbox 2, go for the 5000, and for 3, go with the 7000. Okay, so make it all at prime number. 3 checkboxes are good. And limit selection, what is this, I don't know. Make it as unlimited, and don't turn on the required field for this. And उसके बाद एक और form element add करते हैं. And for this I'm going to ask for a valid email. So your valid email. Okay, element type will be text, placeholder, leave it, and turn on the required field. Okay, so respond when form is submitted. So we are done with this, and let's see everything. Okay, so everything is good, and let's execute this step. Okay, so our form is here. Foundation step. This is the first step towards automation. What's your name? My name is Akash, and company name is Geomatic. Company website is geomatic.com, and let's suppose my budget is $5000. And what's your valid email? So let's write any random email for this. This is not my personal email, by the way. So akashdube@gmail.com. Okay, so let's submit it. So form is submitted, your response have been recorded, and let's close it, and let's see here in table, and here's our output. And also you can check this on schema, JSON, and everything. Like what's your name, Akash, company name Geomatic, and company website geomatic.com, and everything is here. तो हमने सिर्फ फॉर्म फिल किया है, उसके बाद हमारा फॉर्म का सारा डेटा यहाँ पे आ गया है. सो दिस इज हाउ द फॉर्म वर्क्स. अब हमारे पास डेटा आ गया है, अब कुछ और भी करते हैं इसके साथ. सो लेट्स यूज द एडिट फील्ड्स. So what is the edit field? I will explain you in note section about the edit field in more detail. लेकिन अगर एक ओवरव्यू की बात करें तो edit field से क्या होता है कि हम वेरिएबल्स को चेंज कर सकते हैं. What's your name? आकाश, ठीक है. तो इस what's your name को हम चेंज कर सकते हैं like owner, ठीक है. Who is the owner? आकाश, like this. And edit fields have two modes, like manual mapping and JSON. So I'm going with right now with the manual mapping. Click on add field and just drag this what's your name here in the value. And in the name section, what you have to write, what's your name को replace करना है owner से. Write owner, founder, or like anything you want. I've written owner here, and add one more field, company name. No, not go with company name. कोई भी चीज़ यूज़ कर सकते हैं हम वैसे. So okay, company website के साथ जाते हैं. Company website. Okay, ठीक, ये better. And in the name, let's replace this company website with the website and execute the step. Okay, null. Why it's null? Don't know why it's null, guys. String, yeah, it's string पर तो है ये. Let's check the form. Okay, so our data is not here. Now we have to resubmit the form. So click on the execute workflow. So here's our form. Let's fill it again. So what's your name? Akash. And company name, I'm going with any company name. It's just a random company name and company website. Okay, so growth media and growthmedia.com. And let's suppose your budget is $3000. And my valid email is akashdube@gmail.com. And submit this form, and let's see. Okay, here's the all data. ओनर नेम इज आकाश एंड वेबसाइट इज growthmedia.com. So this is how edit field works. आउटपुट देखने के लिए यहाँ पे 3 वेज है, स्कीमा, टेबल एंड जेसॉन. बेसिकली मैं स्कीमा एंड जेसॉन का यूज़ करता हूँ आउटपुट देखने के लिए. एंड जेसॉन क्या होता है वो हम बात करने वाले हैं आगे. इनपुट के लिए भी ये तीनों ही चीज़ें होती हैं, स्कीमा, टेबल एंड जेसॉन. नाउ गो बैक टू द कैनवस एंड यहाँ पे जो हमने ऑन फॉर्म सबमिशन और एडिट फील्ड को ये हम वायर के थ्रू कनेक्ट किए. ओके, सो दिस इज द वायर विच वी यूज टू कनेक्ट द नोड्स बेसिकली. अब मैं चाहता हूँ कि जो भी डेटा मेरा एडिट फील्ड में है उसको मैं शीट में एक्सपोर्ट कर दूँ. इससे हमारा एक वर्कफ्लो ऑटोमेशन भी रेडी हो जाएगा. सो क्लिक ऑन द प्लस आइकन एंड सर्च फॉर द गूगल शीट. सो हियर द शीट, क्लिक ऑन दिस, गो फॉर द अप एंड रो इन शीट एंड अब हमको क्रेडेंशियल्स क्रिएट करना है. क्लिक ऑन साइन इन विद गूगल एंड यहाँ से आपको जो भी अपना गूगल शीट का अकाउंट सेलेक्ट करना है सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो. सो आई एम गोइंग विद दिस एंड कंटिन्यू, कन्फर्म, कंटिन्यू. सो कनेक्शन सक्सेसफुल, क्लोज इट फॉर नाउ. रिसोर्सेज विल बी सीट विद इन डॉक्यूमेंट एंड ऑपरेशन अप एंड रो ही होने वाला है. डॉक्यूमेंट फ्रॉम लिस्ट एंड यहाँ पे हम सेलेक्ट करने वाले हैं अपनी शीट जहाँ पे हम इस डेटा को एक्सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, जहाँ पे अपेंड करना चाहते हैं. उसके लिए सबसे पहले हमको एक शीट बनानी पड़ेगी. सो गो टू द ब्लैंक स्प्रेडशीट एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल नेम इट एज n8n और यहाँ पे राइट करते हैं इन द फर्स्ट कॉलम ओनर, सेकेंड में वेबसाइट. व्हाट इफ़ अगर हम ईमेल भी ले, दैट मीन्स उनका कॉन्टैक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन. अगर इस ऑटोमेशन को मुझे थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स करना हुआ सो ईमेल भी नेसेसरी है. ओनर, वेबसाइट एंड ईमेल. सेव इट फ्रॉम हियर एंड गो बैक टू द n8n एंड हियर फ्रॉम लिस्ट सर्च फॉर n8n. सो हियर इज द n8n. सो अभी मैंने n8n नाम की शीट बनाई है. सो उसी शीट को हमको सेलेक्ट करना है एंड फ्रॉम लिस्ट गो फॉर द शीट 1, मैप ईच कॉलम मैनुअली. तो अब हमको क्या करना है, जो भी ओनर है ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करना है. सो ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप द ओनर हियर लाइक दिस, ओनर एंड सिमिलरली वेबसाइट. ओके, हमको यार कोई ईमेल भी चाहिए एंड ईमेल यहाँ पे है नहीं. तो सबसे पहले हम गो बैक टू द कैनवास, जस्ट डिलीट दिस कनेक्शन एंड गो टू द एडिट फील्ड एंड ऐड वन मोर फील्ड एंड ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप दिस ईमेल वन हियर एंड नेम इट एज ईमेल एंड एग्जीक्यूट द स्टेप. So let's, okay, so here's our email as well and let's connect this node again. So now here in the input section, email is also here. So we are done with the owner one and drag and drop the website and similarly the email one and execute this step. Owner Akash, website growthmedia.com, email akashdube@gmail.com. So let's see कि हमारी sheet update हुई है या नहीं हुई है. So go back to the Google Sheet and let's see. So here our sheet is updated. Owner Akash, website this and email this. So this is the first basic workflow automation. And अगर इसको थोड़ा और कॉम्प्लेक्स बनाना है तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं कि ओके आकाश दुबे, we have received your form and here's the meeting link. You can join it from here. तो अभी यहाँ क्या हो रहा है, सबसे पहले यूज़र ने फॉर्म फिल किया, उसका पूरा डेटा गूगल शीट पे मैंने एक्सपोर्ट कर दिया. दैट मीन्स अब मुझे पता है कि इस क्लाइंट को मुझसे एआई ऑटोमेशन चाहिए एंड दिस इज द कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स एंड वेबसाइट ऑफ दिस क्लाइंट. एंड अब मैं इस ऑटोमेशन को एक और लेवल ऊपर ले जाने वाला हूँ कि जिसने फॉर्म फिल किया है उसको एक कन्फर्मेशन ईमेल प्लस मीटिंग यूआरएल चला जाए. लेट्स सी हाउ टू डू दिस. क्लिक ऑन द प्लस आइकन, सर्च फॉर जीमेल. सो यहाँ पे है जीमेल. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे ऑप्शन है, मार्क अ मैसेज, अनरीड एंड ऑल. सो गो फॉर द सेंड अ मैसेज क्योंकि हमको मैसेज सेंड करना है. उसके बाद क्रेडेंशियल्स क्रिएट करने. तो अगर आप n8n क्लाउड पे यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे क्रेडेंशियल्स बनाना बहुत इजी है. बट इफ़ यू आर यूजिंग n8n इन सेल्फ होस्टेड प्लेटफॉर्म, वहाँ पे क्रेडेंशियल्स कैसे बनाना है, गूगल ड्राइव, जीमेल, गूगल शीट कैसे लिंक करनी है, वो हम लेटर वीडियो में बात करने वाले हैं इन डिटेल. क्योंकि वहाँ पे क्लाइंट आईडी, क्लाइंट सीक्रेट की चाहिए होती है. क्रिएट क्रेडेंशियल एंड साइन इन विद गूगल. जो भी अकाउंट हम सेलेक्ट करने वाले हैं उस अकाउंट से ही मेल सेंड होगा. क्लिक ऑन सेलेक्ट ऑल टू गिव ऑल द परमिशंस. कंटिन्यू. द कनेक्शन इज सक्सेसफुल. इसको यहाँ से क्लोज करना है एंड रिसोर्सेज में मैसेज ही रहेगा, ऑपरेशन में सेंड रहेगा एंड हियर इट इज रिटर्न एज टू. किसको मैसेज सेंड करना है, फ्रॉम तो हो गया, मुझे अपने मेल से सेंड करना है, बट सेंड किसको करना है. सो हियर आई एम राइटिंग माय रैंडम ईमेल एंड सब्जेक्ट क्या होने वाली है, सब्जेक्ट लाइन. सो राइट इट एज टेस्टिंग वर्कफ्लो. ईमेल टाइप HTML ही रहेगा. कोई भी मैसेज सेंड करके हमको बस चेक करना है दैट हाउ इट्स वर्किंग. हाय आकाश, क्योंकि मेरा जो दूसरी वाली जीमेल भी है उसमें भी नेम आकाश ही है. हाय आकाश, here is the meeting URL and I don't have any meeting URL right now, so writing hash thanks. How is this email? I think it's cool. And now execute this step. Let's wait for the output. मुझे फिर से फॉर्म फिल करना पड़ेगा. Click on execute workflow. So what's your name? Akash. Company name XYZ and company website is xyz.com. And what's your budget? Go for $3,000. And what's your valid email? जो भी email मैं insert करूँगा इसी email पर meeting URL आएगी. Submit it. So form is submitted and just close it from here. So I think message जा चुका है. As here it is written as sent. Go to the Gmail. So यहाँ से ये send हो चुका है. That hi Akash, here's a meeting URL. Thanks. This email was sent automatically with n8n and let's see email receive हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है. Here's Akash KD315. Subject line is testing workflow. Hi Akash, here's the meeting URL. Thanks. Email was sent automatically with n8n. So we are done with the very first AI automation. Now let's talk about the most useful thing, that is API and API key. बहुत बार आपने सुना होगा API and API keys के बारे में, तो वही देखते हैं कि होता क्या है, API and API keys होती क्या है, and also how to set up credentials in n8n. API is an application programming interface. In a more simple term, this is the way two softwares talk to each other. अगर एग्जांपल की बात करें तो make.com कैसे बात कर रहा है चैट GPT से, so API के थ्रू वो उससे बात कर रहा है. अगर एक और एग्जांपल है, so think of it like a restaurant. Like if you go in more detail, so here कस्टमर, वेटर एंड किचन, थ्री थिंग्स आर हियर. कस्टमर ऑर्डर दे रहा है वेटर को, वेटर किचन से सामान ला के वापस कस्टमर को दे रहा है, ये चीज़ें होती है. सो लेट्स सपोज कस्टमर इज़ n8n. तो n8n क्या कर रहा है, वेटर यानी API को बोल रहा है कि किचन से यानी चैट GPT के पास से या ओपन AI के पास से कुछ सामान लेके आओ. यू टेल द वेटर व्हाट यू वांट, that is API request, and waiter takes your order to the kitchen. What's the kitchen do? Kitchen prepares the food, processes a data, and waiter brings it back to you. That is called API responses. You never go directly to the kitchen, you always talk to the waiter. That's how this works. And some of the popular APIs which we are going to use in n8n: Google Sheet API, Telegram API, OpenAI API, Airtable API, WhatsApp Business API, and YouTube API as well. Now what is API key here? So an API key is like your ID card or membership card. Why do you need that? ऑथेंटिकेशन, ट्रैकिंग, बिलिंग, सिक्योरिटी. तो आपने देख लिया कि API कीज़ होती क्या है और दिखती कैसे हैं. नाउ लेट्स सी हाउ टू यूज़ API की. सो API की यूज़ करने के लिए हम लोग यूज़ करेंगे HTTP रिक्वेस्ट नोड का. एंड व्हाट इज HTTP रिक्वेस्ट नोड? वी विल टॉक अबाउट दिस इन हियर नोड्स पार्ट, बट फॉर नाउ अभी हम सिर्फ देखेंगे API कीज़ क्या होती है एंड कैसे यूज़ करते हैं उसको. एंड हियर क्लिक ऑन ऐड फर्स्ट स्टेप एंड सर्च फॉर HTTP रिक्वेस्ट डायरेक्टली. सबसे पहले हम परप्लेक्सिटी API की यूज़ करने वाले हैं, कैसे API कॉल करना है एंड ऑल. सो फॉर दैट हमको यहाँ पे URL पुट करना है. एंड ऑल्सो इफ़ यू सी हियर द ऑप्शन ऑफ इम्पोर्ट कर्ल. तो अगर हम इम्पोर्ट कर्ल करेंगे तो सारी चीज़ें अपने आप ही यहाँ पे इंसर्ट हो जाएंगी. सो दिस इज़ द ईजिएस्ट वे टू यूज़ HTTP रिक्वेस्ट. सबसे पहले सर्च फॉर द परप्लेक्सिटी डॉक. ओके, एंड हियर द परप्लेक्सिटी ओवरव्यू आई थिंक, इस पर क्लिक करना है. एंड आफ्टर दैट तो यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन है सर्च डॉक. सो क्लिक ऑन हियर, सर्च फॉर द चैट कंप्लीशन. Here's the post chat completion. Click on this, and यहाँ पे राइट साइड पे एक ऑप्शन है chat completion curl. So this is the curl जो कि हमको वहाँ पे import करना है, ठीक है. So just copy this. If you just copy this, और यहाँ पे है क्या क्या, वो जैसे HTTP रिक्वेस्ट हमको मोड रखना है पोस्ट, एंड ये हमारा URL है, एंड हेडर जो हमारा होगा ऑथराइजेशन होगा, बेयरर एंड टोकन का मतलब यहाँ पे हमको API की अपनी राइट करनी है. और कंटेंट टाइप क्या होगा, हमारा एप्लीकेशन जेसॉन होगा. मॉडल कौन सा यूज़ करने वाले हैं हम, सोनार डीप रिसर्च जो कि परप्लेक्सिटी का मॉडल है. एंड मैसेजेस क्या होने वाले हैं, ये कंटेंट है, बी प्रिसाइज एंड कॉन्साइज. मैसेज क्या होगा कि हाउ मेनी स्टार्स आर देयर इन आवर गैलेक्सी, और इसी का आंसर ये हमको परप्लेक्सिटी देने वाला है API के थ्रू, ठीक है, कि हाउ मेनी स्टार्स आर देयर इन अ गैलेक्सी. सो गो बैक टू द n8n एंड हियर इज द ऑप्शन ऑफ इम्पोर्ट कर्ल. सो क्लिक ऑन दिस, पेस्ट दैट कर्ल विच वी हैव कॉपीड फ्रॉम द डॉक. सो हियर इज दिस एंड क्लिक ऑन इम्पोर्ट नाउ अगेन. एंड लेट्स सी, यहाँ पर URL भी आ गया है, ऑथेंटिकेशन भी नन हो गया है, अपने आप ही जो है सेंड हेडर्स भी क्लिक हो चुका है, ऑथराइजेशन भी है एंड वैल्यू भी है. ओके, एंड सेंड बॉडी जेसॉन. बस हमको यहाँ पे API की पुट करनी है जो कि इफ़ यू सी इन हेडर पैरामीटर्स एंड नेम ऑथराइजेशन एंड वैल्यू इज़ बेयरर टोकन. सो टोकन के प्लेस हमको API की परप्लेक्सिटी की यहाँ पे राइट करनी है. एंड बेयरर, व्हाट इज बेयरर? Whenever you use HTTP request node, so you must write bearer while using a API key, तभी API की वर्क ही करेगी. अगर हम बिना API की को इसको एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं, so let's see क्या होता है. तो ये एरर आ जाता है, ठीक है, कि प्लीज़ चेक योर क्रेडेंशियल्स 401 ऑथराइजेशन रिक्वायर्ड. एंड टू गेट द API की गो इन द परप्लेक्सिटी पर यहाँ पे अकाउंट के ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करने पर, एंड यहाँ पे सबसे नीचे हियर्स द ऑप्शन ऑफ API कीज. सो क्लिक ऑन द API कीज, और यहाँ पे लिखा है एक्सेप्ट टर्म्स एंड जनरेट API की. सो क्लिक ऑन द जनरेट API की एंड अपने की का कोई भी नाम लिखना है, जस्ट लाइक XYZ टेस्टिंग एजेंट whatever you want, just write that, and after that here's your API key. So just copy this API key and paste it here in HTTP request node like this, and now execute this step. So maybe it will take few minutes or maybe few seconds also, it depends. Okay, so here's our output. आंसर कहाँ पे है, लेट्स सी. इतने सारे आंसर्स के आगे जो पूछा है वो एग्जैक्टली कहाँ पे है. क्वेश्चन क्या था हमारा वैसे, हाउ मेनी स्टार्स आर इन देयर गैलेक्सी. तो आप देख सकते हो कि ये पूरा विकीपीडिया स्क्रैप कर चुका है आंसर देने के लिए. ओके, सो इट इज एस्टिमेटेड टू कंटेन 100 to 400 बिलियन स्टार्स एंड एट लीस्ट दैट नंबर ऑफ प्लैनेट्स. सो हियर इज आवर आंसर. सो दिस इज हाउ द API की वर्क. अब हम देखेंगे कि n8n में क्रेडेंशियल्स कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं। दैट मीन्स व्हाट इफ यू वांट टू कनेक्ट गूगल ड्राइव, जीमेल, गूगल शीट। जब भी आप गूगल ड्राइव से n8n को इंटीग्रेट करोगे, देन इट विल गोइंग टू आस्क यू फॉर द क्लाइंट आईडी एंड क्लाइंट सीक्रेट की। सो वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न दैट हाउ टू क्रिएट दिस। Go back to the n8n and click on the add first step. Go with the trigger manually. Click on the plus icon, search for the Google Drive, and here it is. And go with the search files and folders. And now here's the option credentials to connect with. Right now I don't have any credentials, so click on create a new credentials. You have to put a client ID and client secret. And here's only thing we have, this URL. Create a new tab and search for the console.cloud.google. Console.cloud.google. So this is the interface of Google Cloud and अपने Gmail से इसको लॉगिन साइन अप करना है। एंड द लेफ्ट साइड यू फाउंड द ऑप्शन ऑफ फोल्डर। जैसे कि मेरे स्क्रीन पे यहाँ पे सेल्स लिखा है, तो मेरा सेल्स वाला ही फोल्डर है। मे बी आपके स्क्रीन में लिखा होगा न्यू फोल्डर। क्लिक ऑन दिस। क्लिक करने के बाद आपको एक नया प्रोजेक्ट बनाना है। सो गिव योर प्रोजेक्ट नेम, रैक टेस्टिंग, वट एवर नेम यू वॉन्ट, जस्ट गिव दैट। सो रैक टेस्टिंग। सो इट विल गोइंग टू टेक फ्यू सेकेंड्स। और जैसे ये कंप्लीट हो जाता है तो आप यहाँ से सेलेक्ट करके भी इसको ओपन कर सकते हैं। हियर्स 3 डॉट इन द लेफ्ट साइड, क्लिक ऑन दिस। जैसे कि आप नीचे देखते हो यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन है API एंड सर्विसेज का। सो क्लिक ऑन हियर एंड नाउ क्लिक ऑन क्रेडेंशियल्स फ्रॉम हियर। सो यहाँ से हम क्रेडेंशियल्स क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। बट बिफोर क्रिएटिंग क्रेडेंशियल, सबसे पहले मुझे गूगल ड्राइव को इनेबल करना पड़ेगा गूगल क्लाउड में। सो फॉर दैट क्लिक ऑन द इनेबल्ड API एंड सर्विसेज, सर्च फॉर ड्राइव हियर, गूगल ड्राइव API, क्लिक ऑन दिस। जब हम इसको इनेबल करेंगे तभी हम इसको यूज़ कर पाएंगे, नहीं तो नहीं कर पाएंगे। इनेबल दिस। Similarly, you have to do for Gmail and Google Sheets also. Now it is enabled, I think. Click on the credentials and from here, go with the create auth client ID and configure. Then click on get started. एंड यहाँ से हमको अपने ऐप इन्फॉर्मेशन देना है, ऑडियंस देनी है, कॉन्टैक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन देना है। सो दिस आर द 3-4 स्टेप्स जो कि हमको कंप्लीट करनी है। दिस इज द ईजीएस्ट पार्ट। तो ऐप नेम में कुछ भी दे सकते हैं, जैसे कि वहाँ पे मैंने रैक टेस्टिंग रखा था, तो वही मैं रैक टेस्टिंग नेम फिर से यहाँ पे रख दूंगा। यूजर सपोर्ट ईमेल में अपना कोई भी एक वैलिड ईमेल यहाँ पे लिखना है। सो हियर्स माइन एंड ऑडियंस, गो विद एक्सटर्नल, क्लिक ऑन नेक्स्ट स्टेप एंड कॉन्टैक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन में मैं वही ईमेल फिर से इंसर्ट करने वाला हूँ। फिनिश, कंटिन्यू एंड क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट। सो इट्स डन एंड नाउ यू हैव टू क्रिएट अ आउट क्लाइंट। सो हियर एप्लीकेशन टाइप विल वेब एप्लीकेशन एंड नेम, जो भी नेम लिखना है आपको यहाँ लिख सकते हैं, बट आई एम गोइंग विद एज इट इज। ऑथराइज्ड जावास्क्रिप्ट ओरिजिन में हमको कुछ भी फिल नहीं करना है, कोई भी URL नहीं डालना है। बट हियर ऑथराइज्ड रीडायरेक्ट URI, क्लिक ऑन ऐड URI। हमको यहाँ पे URL इंसर्ट करना है जो कि n8n ने हमको दे रखा है, ठीक है। सो गो बैक टू द n8n एंड हियर इज द URL, जस्ट कॉपी इट एंड गो बैक टू द गूगल क्लाउड एंड पेस्ट इट हियर, क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट। So now our client ID and client secret is created. Copy it and paste it to the n8n. Here's the client ID, paste it, and here's the client secret, paste it as well. Click on sign in with Google now. So here's my account. Oh shit, access is blocked. So अगर आपके में भी access block आ जा रहा है तो अब क्या करना है, हमको एक टेस्ट यूजर ऐड करना पड़ेगा। It's also a 2-second process only. Go back to the Google Cloud and click on the audience section. Click on add user and यहाँ पे वही email insert करना है जिससे हम इसको use करने वाले हैं। The random email I'm using for the YouTube. Click on save. Go back to the n8n again. Click on create credentials and now we have to insert that same client ID and client secret key again. So here's my client ID. Copy it and paste it here. Similarly for the client secret, copy and paste it here. Click on sign in with Google. Credentials successfully created. Click on the Gmail which you want to connect. Continue. Don't go for back to safety. Select all. It's almost done now. Continue. Okay, so connection is successful. So this is how we can connect a Google Drive to n8n. Same process है Gmail के लिए, Google Sheet के लिए. So now we are done with the credentials. It's time to move to the next part. And अब हम देखने वाले हैं मोस्ट पॉपुलर एंड मोस्ट कॉमनली यूज्ड n8n नोड्स। These are the 7 nodes which you have to use in most of the workflows. So as a beginner, you must have the knowledge to all of these nodes. The number 1 sticky node, second HTTP request node, third one AI agent node, fourth node is edit node, or you can also call it as set node. Fifth one is code node, and the sixth one is switch node, and the last 7th if node. So these are the 7 nodes. So first of all, you talk about sticky node in n8n. This is the most basic node and it does not perform any operation or any action. It is like a bookmark. A sticky node doesn't do any operation like filtering, comparing or branching. Instead, it acts like a bookmark or reference point in your workflow. So this is the place where we have to do all our work, and below the plus icon there is a second option of sticky node. Click on that. Okay, so this is the sticky node and let's take any other node, go for it this schedule trigger and just put it on here. As you can see that we can bookmark the things like this. Let's suppose we go for the Gmail node, and if I have to bookmark this Gmail node, that what is this and is this a starting point, is this is the ending point. To remember the workflow, we use the sticky node. Let's see more about the sticky node on the n8n doc. So you can read all these. These are all the basic things which we have talked about. Here the main one, writing in markdown. We have to write in markdown format in the sticky node. So let's copy this and create another sticky node and just paste it here. This is the top level heading, H1, H2, H3 and everything is here. You can also add images, images. You can also add YouTube videos. So let me show you how you can add YouTube videos with the help of n8n. To display YouTube videos on a sticky note, use this function. So let me search my YouTube channel here, and so here it is, and just copy the link, go to the chat with n8n dog and just write whatever you want, like this is my YouTube link and I want to add this on my sticky note, so give me a short form link which you allows in the workflows. So it will give you the link like this. You have to just copy it and paste it here, and boom, here is the result. Now you can play this also and watch the videos. So we are done with the sticky notes. Let's go to the most important one, the HTTP request node. The HTTP request node is used when you want your workflow to communicate with external APIs or any kind of external services where you want to get the information or you want to post the information or anything. HTTP request basically allows your workflow to send or receive data over the internet. So click on plus icon again and search for HTTP request node. So here it is, and click on this. So here in method there are many methods like delete, get, head, option, patch, post, put. There are so many methods. So let me explain you all these methods first. Sends a get request to fetch data like user info, post, weather, etc. It sends a post request to create or send data, and put patch requests are used to update the data, and delete request is used to remove the data. And also have some more features like add authentication, headers and query parameters, and after that URL, authentication and everything. It also have the send header, send body. These are all the functions which you can use. You can also use this import curl command in the HTTP request if you want, but I don't use this. Like in curl, if you're going to paste anything, that you don't have to write everything manually. You have to write it at one place, and everything will going to be filled. It comes with a lot of errors, so I don't use this. You can see here's the option import curl, then everything will be going to filled in the HTTP request automatically. So I'm going to use OpenAI platform for this. So let's search for the OpenAI platform and search for create chat completion, and here you find out this JSON, and you have to just paste it in HTTP request and you will get your result. Go back to the n8n, and here the method will going to be post, and for the URL go back to the OpenAI platform, and here is the URL. Just copy it and paste it here like this, and authentication will going to be none. We are not going to use any authentication for this. And click on the send headers. Specify headers will be going to be using fields below, and here you have to write the name and the value. Go back to the OpenAI platform, and the name is authorization and the value is the API key. So just paste the name here, authorization, cut down this part and paste it here in the value. And now you have to create the API key from the OpenAI platform, and if you don't know how to create this, just go to the OpenAI platform and search API. For creating the API key you must have the at least $5 in your recharge in your OpenAI platform, and from here you can create your new API key. Just copy it and paste it here after bearer, and then more name and value. Just copy it from the OpenAI platform and paste it here, the content type, and the value is going to be application JSON. And then click on the send body, and from here the body content type will be going to be JSON, and the specify body using JSON, and just copy this JSON here like this and paste it here. So I am going to write any question here. Let's write anything you want. I have written this: what are the best exercises for the chest? I think everything is good, and execute the step. What's failed? I don't know. Okay, here's the error. In the name we have written content type, and we have also written the application JSON. So just cut it from here, execute this step again. Here's the output you can see. Oh, where's my answer? Chest exercises, barbell press, rotate angles to hit upper, mid and lower pegs. It also given like the incline 15 to 30%. So this is how the HTTP request works. I have just asked one question as I used OpenAI platform, so it gives me all answer from there. So we are done with the HTTP request. Let's talk about another most important used n8n node, that is AI agent. I think you have seen in most of the cases this AI agent node. Let's see how it works. AI agent comes with the two main prompts. The first one is the system prompt, and the another one is the user prompt. And what is the system prompt? It is like the rule or the personality you are going to give to your AI agent, that how you have to perform, like who are you. If we take an example, so you are a real estate AI agent, always answer in a professional and friendly tone. If the user asks about buying a house, first ask for their budget and then suggest the options. You are going to give an AI agent a persona that you are a real estate AI agent. You have to always answer in a professional and friendly tone. And the second one, user prompt. This is the actual question requesting coming either from the workflow or directly from the user. This is a user prompt. I want to buy house in a Delhi under 50 lakh. What are my options? And then the AI agent will going to answer all these questions. I'm going to take one example to show you. Click on the plus icon and search for the AI agent node. And in the last option you can see here it is written tool. Add the tool. I'm going with the HTTP request one again, but listen one thing, for AI agent you can't use this one HTTP request. For AI agent HTTP request, what you have to do, click on the third plus icon where it is written tool, then search for the HTTP request, but the work of the both is same. So here you find with the name HTTP request tool. Just click on this, and what you have to do now, so just copy and paste all the HTTP request things which I have written in that one. Let me do it in few seconds. So similarly, copy this JSON and paste it here in HTTP request 1. But here you have to do some changes in the content one. You have to use here from AI and search for from AI here. Okay, so this is from AI. You can read the doc and learn about what is the from AI. So what is the from AI and why I am using from AI? So before, as you have seen, I am writing only one question like what is the best test exercises, and it's giving me only one answer. And if I use from AI, I can write any question and it will go and fetch the data from AI agent and give me the answer. Click on the chat with docs and paste your JSON here, and at the end write what will be the from AI function. So just wait for a moment, it will give you. Just copy it and paste it in the content part, okay, like this. So here in the result section, what is written? Execute previous node for preview. Now go back to the canvas, click on the plus icon and add this node. Search for here like when clicking execute workflow and you found this node, and this one is also the most popular node which is used in the AI agent things, and add it here like this. And now click on AI agent, and here the source for prompt user message will be defined below. Now here the option prompt user message, and in prompt user message write whatever you want, like whatever you want to ask. Let me write what is the best way to learn sales. What is the best way to learn sales? And here's the option system message. As I explained you what is the system message, you have to just give the persona or the personality to your AI agent, that who are you. You are a helpful assistant. Your role is to give the answer of user questions. Let's execute the step. The best way to learn the sales is typically involves a combination of education, practice, and real-world experience. Here are some effective steps: study sales fundamental, learn about sales technology, psychology, and everything about the sale. Here you get your answer about the sale. Go back to the canvas. So this is how the AI agent works. So till now you have learned about the sticky node, you have learned about the HTTP request node, you have learned about the AI agent. Now let's move to the part with the edit field node, that is also called the set node. It used to modify or transform the data. What is the purpose of the edit node? Adding new field, adding new variable. I will explain you with the help of example so that you can get the more clarity about this. And remove the unnecessary field before sending the data to the next node. Go back to the n8n, so search for the edit field or set node, and the mode will be manual mapping. Click on add field and just drag this input JSON here and name it whatever you want, like the sales question. So just I'm going to name it as sales. So make sure it will be in a string format. Now add one more field because I want a real time. This is the most important when it comes to like sending the emails. I have sent the emails today. Now I have to send the emails after 1 week, after 1 week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks. Then you have to use this $now. So name it as current time, and in the value write $now, and just execute this step. And you can see that here, or with the help of edit field, we have edited two things: the variable name sales. Here is the current time of today. So we are also done with the edit field, that how it works and how we can add new variables to this and how we can edit and transform the things. Now let's see another most used node, that is the code node. A code node, commonly referred as the function node or the function item node, is used to write the custom JavaScript code to manipulate, transform, or generate data within your workflow. The code node is the most powerful node because it lets you to do the things that is done by the set node, or the things which can't done by the set node easily. You can use the code node here. Even I don't use edit field node that much. I use the code node more. So let's take an example of the code node, that how it works also. Break it from here and move to the here and go to the plus icon and search for the code node. Okay, let's fix this right here. Okay, but for the code node, let's make the system message more complex. Go back to the system message and write output your response in the JSON with the keys. I'm going to add 3 more options. I want a response, then what is the language, and what is the source, and let's execute the step. You can see that here are the 3 more things like response, language, and sources. Let's go back to the canvas and click on the code node and execute the step. Wait a second, I don't have to execute this step right now. Okay, so I have to write the JavaScript node before this. Just copy this JSON, input JSON, paste it in the ChatGPT, right? Give me the code node to get the output. So ChatGPT just give me these things. Let's paste it here and see, execute the step, and boom, here's the thing, I got the output, and here it is written as response. The best way to learn sales involves a combination of education, blah blah blah, and everything. And here I get 2 more variables, like language is English, and what is the source? General knowledge and best practices in sales training is the source. Okay, that's great. Combine this code node with the edit field and check how the thing's going. Okay, like this. Add one more field. Just drag this language here like this and name it as language. and add one more field and drop this source here and name it as source and execute the step. We got language and we got source both. Let's move to the next most commonly used node, switch node and the if node. Before switch node, I'm going to explain you what is the if node. If node in n8n is used for binary yes or no. Simple. It is used for yes or no. If the price is greater than 100, then go for true. If not, then go for false. True or false, yes or no. Search for the if node. Here it is, and just drag any value you want. Paste the language in value 1 and in value 2 write English to check that it is true or false. False branch. Now you're like, it is the English one, so why it comes false? Because we have written English in small letter, but here in the English there is a capital E, so that's why it given me a false. So if I write English with capital E and execute this step, then you can see that here true branch one item. Let me change this thing is not equal to and write English here, then the answer is false. And if I write is equal to and Hindi, then it will going to give me a false. And if I write is not equal to Hindi, then it will going to give me a true. And you can play around with the more things like string, number, date, time, and everything, whatever you want, you can play around with that. Let's add one more and paste the source one here, right? I'm Akash Dubey and anything like this, and here it is given me a false. Why false? Because it is not the actual value. Now the things came yes or true. Click on this plus icon, search for do nothing. Now if our answer is going to come true or yes, then it will going to do nothing. This is how the if node is going to work. But in the most of the cases, I don't use if node. I mainly use switch node because switch node is a complex one. It can perform more actions. Switch node is for the multiple possible outcomes like value to check, status, country type, etc. As in if node, we can only check through the yes or no, only two options. But in the switch node, if the status is equal to paid, then it will going to be paid. If the status is pending, then it will going to be pending. If the status is failed, then it will going to the failed node. We can use multiple steps here in the switch node. So let's search for the switch node here. Switch node, and before coming to the switch node, let's execute the workflow to get all the data here. Come to the switch node, drag any value you want as we have done in the if node, like that only, and write English, okay, and execute the step. In 0 you get the one item, and if you add one more routing rule, let me add one more rule and paste it here, Akash Dubey. Execute the step. In 1 you get the false things with the white line. So this is how the switch node actually works. Go back to the n8n docs and you can read the whole n8n doc here on the switch node. Like it is same like a if node and everything. So you can read the n8n doc for you most of the cases and you get your all the answer here, and you can master all the n8n nodes by yourself. अब थोड़ा और चीज़ों को कॉम्प्लेक्स करते हैं। तो अब हम एक मोस्ट यूजफुल ऑटोमेशन बनाने वाले हैं। इसमें होगा क्या कि हम एक लीड लिस्ट लिंक्डइन सेल्स नेविगेटर पर क्रिएट करेंगे एंड इसको स्क्रैप करेंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ फैंटम बस्टर एंड n8n। एंड डोंट वरी अबाउट द लिंक्डइन सेल्स नेविगेटर, यू कैन यूज द फ्री प्लान ऑफ इट, इवन आई एम यूजिंग दैट, एंड फैंटम बस्टर आल्सो ऑफर द फ्री ट्रायल, सो यू कैन यूज दैट वन। क्रिएट अ न्यू टैब एंड सर्च फॉर द लिंक्डइन सेल्स नेविगेटर हियर। तो सबसे पहले आपको अपना फ्री ट्रायल एक्टिवेट करना है, एंड टू एक्टिवेट अ फ्री ट्रायल आपको अपनी कार्ड डिटेल्स देनी पड़ेंगी, एंड डोंट वरी इट विल नॉट गोइंग टू डिडक्ट एनी मनी ऑफ यू। तो मैं एक डेंटिस्ट की लीड लिस्ट क्रिएट करने वाला हूँ। Click on the search icon and search for the dentist. And if you see in the right side, so here's the 9,50,000 plus results for the dentist all over the world. हमको पहले इसको filter करना पड़ेगा. In the left side, there's a filter. यहाँ से आप lead को filter कर सकते हैं according to you, according to your needs, according to their current job title, according to their location. What to do now? Go with the current job title. Try to always go for the owner, founder, CEO. Basically go for the leaders. So owner is here, co-founder. जब मैंने ओनर एंड को फाउंडर सेलेक्ट कर लिया, इन द राइट साइड देयर इज ओनली 30,000 रिजल्ट्स नाउ। इन द लोकेशन गो फॉर द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स, सो यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स, एंड नाउ हियर इज द 16K रिजल्ट्स, करंट कंपनी नो। सो हियर इज द ऑप्शन ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, गो विद द डेंटिस्ट। So here's only 1000 results. Now our lead list is ready. So what to do now? Just copy this URL को copy करना है and इसको paste करना है Phantom Buster में. Now go to the Phantom Buster and do login and sign up there. So कुछ ऐसा dashboard दिखेगा हमको. In the free trial of Phantom Buster, they only offers you one slot. That means you can scrape leads only once. But मैं आपको दिखाने वाला हूँ कैसे हम एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार भी लीड को scrape कर सकते हैं. As I scroll down, you can see that here no slot left for me. जो भी ये नीचे slots हैं इनको delete करना है. So delete this and delete this one. And now one slot available. Click on the browse phantoms and here workflows. Engage with the high intent leads on LinkedIn. Most popular use cases कुछ है. The number one, extract leads from LinkedIn post. We can extract a lead from LinkedIn post. Connect and send follow-up messages. Connect with profiles from LinkedIn search. If I scroll down, here's the main thing जिसकी हमको ज़रूरत है, सेल्स नेविगेटर सर्च एक्सपोर्ट. स्क्रैप एंड एक्सपोर्ट द रिजल्ट ऑफ सेल्स नेविगेटर सर्च इनटू स्प्रेडशीट. जो भी हम लीड स्क्रैप करने वाले हैं वो डायरेक्टली एक्सपोर्ट हो जाए कहाँ पे, स्प्रेडशीट पर. सो क्लिक ऑन दिस एंड नाउ हमको अपना यहाँ पे URL इंसर्ट करना है जो हमने कॉपी किया था सेल्स नेविगेटर से. सो फॉर नाउ आई एम नॉट यूजिंग दैट URL जो कि मैंने जस्ट अभी बनाया है, बिकॉज आई ऑलरेडी हैव अ 2K लीड लिस्ट URL, सो आई एम यूजिंग दैट वन. पेस्ट इट हियर लाइक दिस एंड क्लिक ऑन सेव। एंड अब क्या करना है, सेलेक्ट वन और मोर सेल्स नेविगेटर अकाउंट। अब हमको यहाँ पे अपना सेल्स नेविगेटर अकाउंट को कनेक्ट करना है। सो इफ आई क्लिक ऑन दिस एरो, here's my LinkedIn account. You can see that I am also in the basic plan, that is free plan, and from here you can also add your account. So just save it. And now here's the third step. Here what is written as, we recommended processing a maximum 2500 results per working day. That means we can scrape only 2500 leads per day. If you're gonna try to scrape more, then maybe our LinkedIn account get blocked. Only 2500 leads per day, don't go for more. In the place of 2500, I'm writing 2000 as I have a 2000 lead list. And now go to the next option and click on the launch button, and it will going to connect with your LinkedIn account, and the export is not started. अगर आपको lead list view करनी है, so click on this option. You can now view the lead list of the dentals. See सारे ही dentist हैं यहाँ पे. And now go back. It will going to take like 15 to 30 minutes, so wait for it to get it done. Okay, so we are done with this phantom buster part. जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो कि यहाँ पे 1550 profiles were found, and in the result section there is a 287 plus. 287 प्लस इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि डेटा सेट जो है बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है, इट्स टू लार्ज, तो सारी चीज़ें एक साथ नहीं देख सकते हैं। और अगर आपको देखनी है सारी चीज़ें तो यू कैन गो विद द डिफरेंट पेजेस। ओके, नाउ हमको करना क्या है, हमको लीड्स को स्क्रैप करना है, अपने गूगल शीट पे ऐड करनी है। तो फैंटम बस्टर में भी एक ऑप्शन है डाउनलोड रिजल्ट। सो अगर हम डाउनलोड रिजल्ट पे क्लिक करते हैं तो यहाँ पे ऑप्शन आ रहा है एक्सपोर्ट अप टू 10 रोज फॉर फ्री। दैट मीन्स कि हम सिर्फ 10 रोज ही फ्री में एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, और अगर उससे ज़्यादा एक्सपोर्ट करना है, जैसा कि हमारे पास 2000 लीड्स हैं, सो आई नीड टू गो फॉर द सब्सक्रिप्शंस। एज आई एम यूजिंग द n8n एंड AI ऑटोमेशंस, मुझे ये सारी चीज़ें फ्री में स्क्रिप्ट करना है। सो लेट्स सी इट्स वर्किंग और नॉट। गो बैक टू द n8n, क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट वर्कफ्लो, okay, and click on add first step and search for the nodes. Go for the phantom buster. Okay, so here's phantom buster. Click on get an agent. Here's the phantom buster account. So सबसे पहले हमको क्रेडेंशियल क्रिएट करना है, ठीक है, इसलिए हमने सबसे पहले सीखा है ये क्रेडेंशियल क्रिएट करना। इफ आई जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस पेंसिल आइकन, तो यहाँ पे हमको अपनी API की इंसर्ट करनी है, एंड फ्रॉम वेयर वी गेट दिस API की, फ्रॉम द फैंटम बस्टर। कहाँ पे मिलेगी API की, वो सब हम देखते हैं अब। सो इफ आई गो विद हियर इन द फैंटम बस्टर, सो इन द नैप बार हियर द ऑप्शन, जहाँ पे आपको अपना यूजर नेम दिख रहा होगा आकाश, तो यहाँ पे जस्ट हवर करना है हमको, एंड इन द टेक्निकल पार्ट हियर द ऑप्शन ऑफ API की। सो क्लिक ऑन दिस, यहाँ से हम अपनी फैंटम बस्टर की API की जनरेट कर सकते हैं। सो क्लिक ऑन द ऐड API की, एंड सो हियर आर न्यू API की। जस्ट कॉपी दिस API की, एंड what to do, just paste it here. So we are done with the credential part, and the resources, go with the agent, and in operation go with the get operation, and यहाँ पे हमको अपनी agent ID insert करनी है। From where we get the agent ID, from the phantom buster itself. So here's our agent ID. Just copy this, paste it here in n8n like this, and just execute this step. So we are done with this, and here's the CSV link. So what you have to do, just copy this link and open it on Google, and from there we can directly download that CSV file. So it's already downloaded, result for CSV. So here's my all lead from the sales navigator with the help of phantom buster and n8n in free. Now we are going to get some idea about JavaScript functions and how to use them. Here just name the workflow, let's name it as JS, and now click on the add first step, and let's go with the trigger manually. So इस workflow को पहले execute करके देखते हैं। So ये हो चुका है, and search for the edit node or set node, यहाँ पे हमारा edit field set node, and select the mode JSON here. So I already have some JSON, so here it is, and what to do now, just execute this step. Name is John, is 30, and city is Newark, and click on the plus icon again and add one more edit field node, edit, here is it, and अब हम यहाँ से कुछ जावास्क्रिप्ट के फंक्शंस को देखेंगे। गो फॉर द मैनुअल मैपिंग, ऐड वन फील्ड, एंड इस नेम को यहाँ पे ड्रैग करते हैं। ड्रैग करना है वैल्यू में, एंड कोई भी नेम यहाँ पे लिख देना है। लेट्स सपोज आंसर, और यू कैन राइट आउटपुट, आई एम गोइंग विथ आंसर, द रिजल्ट इज जॉन, एंड इफ आई क्लिक हियर with a dot, here's some suggested or most used JavaScript functions. Includes, split, start with, replace all, and length. So if I go with includes, so, and if I just go with double inverted comma, so now it's true. The name is John, it's true. Includes का मतलब क्या है कि JOHN है, इनमें से कुछ है यहाँ पे कि नहीं है। Like if I write X, ये हमको false देगा क्योंकि John में कहीं भी X नहीं है। If I write J, then also false because here's a capital J, not a small j. So if I write a capital J, तो इसका मतलब capital J यहाँ पे include है। And if I write a J O, then false क्योंकि capital O नहीं है। So if I write JOHN, the John, then it's now true. And if I write only ohn, then also it's true. ohn include है इसमें. So this is how this include function works. Now let's go with another one, split function. So I use split function most of the time क्योंकि जब भी मेरे पास एक यूजर का नेम होता है तो मुझे वहां से स्प्लिट करना पड़ता है फर्स्ट नेम एंड लास्ट नेम. जैसे स्प्लिट फंक्शन यूज करेंगे तो यहाँ पे एक एरे बन के आ जाता है. नाउ दिस इज जॉन. इफ आई जस्ट डबल इनवर्ट दिस एंड सो ये जो जॉन वाली स्ट्रिंग है ये मल्टीपल सब स्ट्रिंग्स में डिवाइड हो चुकी है, दैट इज JOHN. एंड अगर मुझे इसको स्प्लिट करना है विद O, अगर मैं यहाँ पे O राइट कर दूं, यहाँ से O हट जाएगा एंड J अलग सब स्ट्रिंग बन जाएगा, HN एक अलग स्ट्रिंग बन जाएगा. एंड इफ आई जस्ट गो विथ H, तो JO एंड यहाँ से H हट गया, N अलग हो गया. So this is how the split function works. Let's go with this one, starts with. तो start with का काम क्या है? If I like go with I, so it's false क्योंकि John जो है वो I से start नहीं हो रहा है. When I write a capital J, then it's giving it true. And like if I write OHN, then it's giving false. And अगर मैं सिर्फ लिखूँ JO, so now it's true क्योंकि हम start with का function यूज कर रहे हैं कि कैसे वो start हो रहा है. JOH, true N, false. Now false. So this is how the start with function works. Similarly the end with function. So end with function का काम start with function का just opposite है. Here if I write N, so it's giving true. And if I write OHN, then also it's true. And if I write JOHN, then it's false because it's a small j. And if I write capital J, then it's true. But if I write JO, then it's false क्योंकि ये JO से end तो कर ही नहीं रहा, ये तो end कर रहा है N से, फिर HN से या फिर OHN से. Now it's giving the true value. So this is how the ends with also work. Now if I go with some more like a replace all, so replace all का काम क्या है? Replace O, the replace O of John with S. So now it's Jason, JSHN. O is replaced with S. Replace this OHN with SON. So now it's Jason. So this is how you can use the replace all function also. So if I go with length function, so इसका काम क्या है? लेंथ बताना स्ट्रिंग की, कि जॉन की जो लेंथ है वो 4 है, 1 2 3 4. So इसने यहाँ पे 4 लिख दिया. If I go with hey guys, how are you and is everything fine or not? Let's correct it first. Hey guys, how are you? Is everything fine or not? So see in the result, यहाँ पे जो लेंथ है वो इंक्रीज होती जा रही है. Now it's 46, now it's 48. तो यह है लेंथ इन जावास्क्रिप्ट. So we are done with the maximum part. And एक और चीज है यहाँ पे डॉलर नाउ. लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस आप यूज करने वाले हैं डॉलर नाउ का. डॉलर नाउ क्या होता है वो भी मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. तो इफ आई गो हियर एंड जस्ट क्लिक ऑन डॉलर नाउ, तो डॉलर नाउ क्या करता है, आपको एग्जैक्ट टाइम बताता है कि अभी का टाइम क्या चल रहा है. अगर आपको प्रपोजल सेंड करना है, ईमेल सेंड करना है, so in that case you are using the dollar now. So we are done with the maximum part of the JavaScript function. And now let's move to the next part. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make your first AI agent, and you can also call it as how I can educate 10-year-old to make his first AI agent. Let's first do the demo that how it works and how it looks like and what the action it performs. And the work of this agent is that it will going to scrape all the trending X posts, okay, all the trending Twitter posts and attach it on the Google Sheet, Airtable or whatever you are going to use. And for this, I'm going to use only 4 notes. As I said, this will be going to be your first AI agent. So you have to open the chat and basically the notes will going to run from HTTP request, code and append row in seed. And after that, when I visit a sheet, then you can see it here. Okay, tweet ID, URL, content, like count, and the Google Sheet indirect me in the x.com. Go and open n8n and click on the create a project, and this will be going to a space where we have to create our workflow. So click on add first step, and from the right side choose the option on chat message. So here it is on chat message, and back to canvas, click on open chat, and here's the option type n8n AI agent and submit it. Node executed successfully. Now you have got some action, and then just hide it and click on plus icon again, and here search for HTTP request. Let's fix it. After that, go to the Google Chrome browser and search for twitterapi.io and log in it. Go to the dashboard, and here you get the Twitter API key, X API key in free. You can see that here the credit balance is 0 recharge credits. I have 0 recharge, but also I have got 10,000 plus bonus credits. Okay, I have got 10,000 bonus credit in free. That means you don't need to buy the API key. You can use it in free right now, and when your credit gets over, then you have to buy it. But you can do multiple calls and multiple testing with this amount of credit, so don't worry for that. So I need it later, but before that, go to the HTTP request, and method will be get. You have to write a URL here, which I'm going to write. Just copy that URL and write it here: https://api.twitter.io/twitter tweet/advanced_search. This will be going to a URL which you have to copy and paste. Authentication will be none, and specify query parameters will be using field below. Name will be query type, and value will be top. Add parameters again, and name will be query here, and in the value you have to just drag and drop this chat input like this. Click on send headers. After that, header parameters name X API key, and you have to paste X API key, Twitter API key here. So go back to that page and copy this from here and paste it. After that, so we are done with everything right now, and go to the add option and click on pagination. And pagination mode will be response contains next URL. Okay, and you have to write a next URL here. Copy the same URL which I'm going to write. https://api.twitter.io/twitter/tweet/advanced_search. Up to the search, the URL will be same which was earlier, but after that cursor equal to curly bracket use a $sign response dot body dot next underscore cursor. Okay, so I don't know why it is red. Everything is good. I don't know. Twitter API.io will be there. Twitter API.io, not Twitter.io. Why it's red? Okay, let's leave it as it is and go for another section. Pagination complete when to the option other, and complete expression write curly bracket $response dot body dot has underscore next underscore page equal to write 3 times equal to and false. Okay, so this one is green. Good. Limit page first will be, so it is on you that how many pages you want to scrape. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 3 for me. Don't go for more than 6, otherwise you have to buy the credits also. So at least try 1 2 3 4 5 6, not more than that. I'm going with 3. Execute step. Don't know why it's not loading. Try with maximum pages too. Okay, it's now executed. So you can fix your problem like this only. You can see the output here. Now go back to the canvas and click on the plus icon again and search for the code. Here you have to write a few lines of code. You can see I have created a code from ChatGPT. So I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Same. You get this code in my first link of resources. So get it from here. Don't worry about that. So I'm done with the code. Let's run it. Boom, here's the output. Okay, we got the output here for code also. Okay, everything working fine guys right now. Now go back to the canvas and click on the plus icon again and search for the Google Sheet. This will be going to be our last step. Okay, so in first what you have to write is tweet ID, then URL, then content, then like count, then retweet count, then reply count, quote count, view count, bookmark count, created at. Make the URL one little bit longer and content one also. Content okay, this much is good. So we are done with this, and let's save it and rename it also X trending. And now we have to update that sheet with the trending by scraping the trending post. We have to update that sheet. Which one we have to choose? I don't know. Okay, so update row in sheet. So in the left of the input section, you can see everything is there. Tweet ID, URL, content, like count, retweet count, reply count, quote count, view count, bookmark count, created at. Everything is there which we have created in the Google Sheet section. So what you have to do, first go and create a new credential. How you can create it? Go and sign it. I have already make it, so don't need to do this. Operation update row, and from list choose extending, and second sheet will be sheet 1. And then map column mode, map each item manually, and then drag the things from the left and drop it in the right of this values to update it. Reply count, quote count, view count, then bookmark count, then created at. So we are done with things, and let's execute it. Before that, what is this? Column to match on. What is this? I don't know. What is written here? The column to use when matching rows in Google Sheet to the input item of this node. Usually I don't know what is this. Execute the step. Okay, you can stop this step from here also. It's not. Oh, I don't know what's happening. No output data written. I think we are doing anything wrong. Maybe we are wrong with operation. I think update row. Let's go with append row. Okay, now that option is disappeared. Let's refresh this. Everything is good. Let's run it again. Boom, we got the answer. Okay. JSON format. Let's see our sheet is also updated or not. Okay, boom. We got the things. Oh my god. Tweet ID this, URL this, content I made a voice automation agent, like count 181, retweet count 91, reply count 131, code count 1. I have scraped all the trending things. Okay, I have scraped all the trending post here. like how many I have scraped. I scraped 20 posts. You can scrape more if you want. You can visit it from this links also. Okay, this is the post from n8n itself. Okay, let's go back to this page and see. Yeah, new to n8n or just need a quick refresher. Let's see, is it that or not? Okay, this is that only. New to n8n or just need a quick refresher. Okay, we got the all the things right here, and we are done with the AI agent, which scrapes the trending post from the Twitter and gives the whole data in the Google Sheet. And I have spent no money. It's a $0 AI agent. Look how simple is this. Even anyone can make this AI agent. Even a 10-year-old kid can make this AI agent. Today I am going to show you the AI agent that has the ability to store the long-term data. Whenever you're going to talk with the AI agent, do a conversation with it, then it will going to store that data so that if you need anything from it in future, you can get it. Like what if you have chat with the agent 5 days ago and now you want some insight from that conversation. So how you can do that, that exact thing I'm going to show you in this video. And I'm going to use n8n for this. You can self-host it and use it free. And second one I'm going to use is Airtable, and after that Telegram. So every time I'm doing a conversation with an AI agent through Telegram, then it will going to store the history, the data here in memory of Airtable. And it also have an ability to self-improve it by adding a real-time memory here. Before building this AI agent, let's show you that how it going to work. So now let's do a chat with the agent and see how it responds. Tell me about myself. From what you have shared, your name is Akash and you love watching entrepreneurial videos and sales. And also this message was sent automatically with n8n. Let's tell something to this AI agent like I love sales. I have noted that you love sales, and if you check on Airtable also, then and when I asked it for tell me about myself, then it's give this answer from here only. Hey, tell me what specific things or details you need to know to self-improve your memory. To improve my memory about you, it would be helpful to know a few more details such as any specific areas of sales you are passionate about, your favorite entrepreneurial figures or topics you enjoy watching, any personal goal you have related to sales or entrepreneurship. Yeah, I'm interested in AI automation niche for sales. I love watching Russell Brunson. No, entrepreneurship is only my goal because I don't want to work for someone 9 to 5 recording content, and I love playing football. Thanks for sharing all that information. Yes, I have noted the following about you. You're interested in the AI automation niche for sales. You enjoy watching. So let's refresh the Airtable and see it's added or not. Everything is here. Akash loves watch Russell Brunson and Alexa emoji. Akash is interested in the AI and automation niche for sales. Akash enjoys recording content. Akash loves playing football. Main goal is entrepreneurship. He doesn't want to work 9 to 5. So this is how agent can self-improve its memory. Don't worry about the backend, that how it's actually working. I'm going to show you it in very easy way, and you can also build the same agent in 15 minutes. So we are done with the demo part, and let's move to the step-by-step process to building this AI agent. So here I'm in n8n, this black dashboard. Here you have to do all your work. So let's first of all name the workflow, that is recall agent or memory agent, anything you want. You can just add it according to you. And after that, click on the add first tab, Telegram trigger. So Telegram is here, and click on this and search for on message. So here the on message, click on this. Now you have to connect to Telegram with your credentials, and if you don't have your credentials, so click on create a credential here. So now you need an access token for this. To get the access token, go for the Telegram in mobile or your laptop screen, and here in the left corner, click on the 3 dot and then go for the new channel and create a new channel. So give a channel name like tutorial and create it and make it private and skip adding for people for now, and after that type @Godfather and send it to it. Click on this hyperlink of Godfather, and now it comes with bunch of data. I can help you create and manage Telegram bots. Type /new bot. Alright, a new bot, and now it's saying to give a name for my bot. So let's name it Rickle bot. Good, now give a username for your bot. So Rickle underscore bot. Sorry, this username is already taken. Please try something different. So let's choose some unique one. Insane underscore Rickle underscore bot. Done. Congratulations on your new bot. And now in the second para, here's an access token. Just copy it and go back to the n8n and paste there like this, and save it and close this node. And now after the Telegram trigger, we are going to use the Airtable. So click on the plus icon again and search for the Airtable. And here's the Airtable icon, and then we need to add search records. So here the search records, click on search records, and here also you need to create a new credential. Click on create a credential, and we need an access token. To get an access token, we need to go on Airtable. So search for the Airtable Airtable, login or sign up, whatever you want. In the downside of left corner, you get the option of setting or account. Go to the builder hub, and here you get the option in developers that personal access tokens. Click on that, and from here you can create a token. Click on create a token. Now we have to give it a name, so let's go for tutorial. After giving the name tutorial, we have to go for add a base and choose the option all current and future bases in this workspace. After that, we have to add a scope. Actually, we need only one scope, this one, but we are going to use all so that we don't need to face any error and all. So let's select all scopes and click on create token. And here is your access token for Airtable. So just copy it and paste it to the n8n and save it and just go back. We are done with the credential, and here in the resource, select record and operation will be search operation. And let's come to the base part. Here nothing in this base as we haven't created any Airtable database right now. Go back to the Airtable, and here the option build it now, and the left side in blue icon you get an option of create. Maybe it in blue color. In my screen it's not visible because of some obvious error. And select build an app on your own. Call this agent a recall agent, and let's rename the table also. Type a memory here, and here where it is written as name in the first row, click on edit field and name it as memory, and we are going for long text. And just save it, and let's remove all the other stuff. We don't need all this. Click on here and you get the option of delete field. So let's delete all this field. Let's first one and the second one. We are done with this, and let's delete this unnecessary rows also. User's name is Akash. Now go back to the n8n, and here from list choose for recall agent or whatever you have named to your agent. So recall agent, and in table search for memory. Turn off this return all, we don't need. Set the limit to 45. So I need only 45, so let's go for 45 only. Go back to the canvas, and now we need an aggregate. So search for aggregate, and here with the orange icon click on this and set this aggregate into the individual fields. And for the input field name, we need to enter the name of our field which we have used before. That is in the Airtable we have used this memory one, so we have to just write the memory here. Now click on the plus icon again and search for the merge node, and change this mode from append to combine, and combine by all possible combinations, and go back to the canvas again. Let's add this telegram trigger with the input 1 and this aggregate with the input 2, just to look better. So now it's merging the two pieces of information together. So when the message will send, then it will going to grab all the information in the Airtable, and all the information which are in Airtable, it will going to aggregate in the single item using the aggregator, and then it will going to take the text that I sent through a telegram, and it is going to put that into a single item so that we can pass this special packet here over to our AI agent. So now we are done with this, and now we have to add an AI agent. But before adding the AI agent, let's trigger this. So before this, go back to the telegram, and here add the rate your bot name. So mine one is recall bot, so just add rate recall bot, and again you get the bunch of things, but here you get the option of my bot below the new bot. So just click on this my bot, and here you see the option of my bot. So click on this my bots, or just type /my bot, and after that here it is recall bot. It will come with hyperlink of your username of bot. So just click on this hyperlink @insane_recall_ bot, and now you are in chat with your recall bot, and here type anything you want like a tutorial, just type it, and see here the workflow is executed. And now click on the plus icon again and search for the AI agent, and see in the left here the text tutorial is here which you have sent from the telegram. And also in memory here is written as user's name is Akash, so it fetch the data from the Airtable. Go to the source for prompt or user message, and here go for define below, and in the prompt user message just drag this text icon and paste it here. We are done with this, and click on the add option and go for the system message. And now you have to write a prompt here. Don't worry for that, I will give you the whole prompt. So first of all we need to go for current time or day. So current time or day, and $now and $now, it will going to give a current time or day. Go for the prompt. You are an AI assistant with the capability to store and access memories regarding the user. To store a new memory or observation at the beginning of your recent memory list, you can utilize a memory tool that enables you to record brief. So it will going to use a memory tool that enables you to record brief single sentence insights about the user for future reference, allowing you to personalize your response output. You are not required to always personalize responses using these memories, but when there is a valid reason to customize your reply, you can reference the memories list below. These memories have been recorded by you. If you need to gather more information, about the user for future interaction, you can ask questions to document their preferences. Okay, so we are done with this, and after that read your most recent memory here, and just drag this memory with the username is Akash, just drag this to the here, Okay, so $json.memory, and here in the result you see that user's name is Akash. Let's just modify user's name is Akash with AI and automation. Now go back to the n8n and also tailor your response based on relevant memories if you find that memory is relevant to the response. Always maintain a conversational tone that's engaging and helpful without being overly casual or playful. Focus on the main point that matter most, and just save it and go back to the canvas. And now we have to add the chat model. Click on open AI chat model, and here we had to add the credentials. So if you already have a credential, just add it, and if you don't have, go to the platform open AI, and from here, and you must have at least $5 in your OpenAI account. If you don't have, just add it from your billing section. Search for API key. You can just make your own API key from here and paste that API key here, create your credential, as simple as that. After that, for the model, I'm going to use for GPT-4o mini. So we are done with the OpenAI chat model now. So just search for memory, and here we got the option of simple memory maybe, and maybe in your n8n this will come with window buffer memory. In my it comes with simple memory, so just click on this and change this session ID to the defined value. I will go to the mapping, and for the key we are going to drag this chat ID, and now we have to select the context window length. This is just for the better response, so leave it at 5 only. So we are done with the OpenAI chat model and the memory as well, and now it's the cool part because we are going to add a tool here. This is the only tool for self-improve the memory, so it's the very fun part now. So search for the Airtable, and here you get the option of Airtable tool, and first of all I'm going to rename it, let's call it memory, and credential to connect with. So you should be connected with your credential, which we have done earlier, so that's not the problem at all. And tool description I'm going with set automatically, and for the resource we are just choosing the record, and change this operation from get to create, and from here we have to search for the base. So click on this and search for recal agent, and in the table click on the memory. This should be set on map each column manually. Come to the values to send and change this from fixed to expression, and here I'm going to use from AI, dollar from AI, and then parenthesis, and inside parenthesis single inverted comma, add underscore memory comma, write a memory for future reference about the user in 130 character or less. So we are done with the values to send. This from AI expression will going to allow the agent to write its own memory. And now go back to the canvas, and now it's come to the last step. Click on the plus icon again, search for the Telegram, and go for the send a text message. So credential to connect with Telegram account, resource will be message, and operation will be send message, and I'm going to write a chat ID here. If I want, I can just copy and paste it here, but I'm going to write it. So dollar parenthesis telegram trigger and dot item dot json dot message dot chat and ID, and in the text we are going with $json. So this telegram trigger is basically the name of your node which is going to trigger the telegram. As the name of my node is telegram trigger, and if you have edited the name of your node, so just write that in the place of telegram trigger, and in text I'm going to paste this expression $json dot output. So it will going to just execute the previous node for preview, basically the output from the previous node. And now we are done with this, and we have to just check this entire workflow. Click on here active workflow. Don't do anything with this, just click on got it. Make sure to save this, otherwise you will going to lose everything. So let's go back to the Telegram in the recal bot, and now here we can chat with our agent. So just type tell me who I am. Let's see the response. You're Akash and you are involved in AI automation. If there's more you would like to share about yourself or any specific area you are interested in, feel free to let me know. Let me open one more window of n8n also here, so you can see everything. And now I'm going to type don't you know more about me, and I'm going to check also that it will going to recognize that YK or not. I only know what you have shared so far. Your name is Akash and you are involved in AI automation. If you would like to share more about your interest or hobbies or any details, I would happy to remember that for future conversation. Now I'm going to add some details into memory. So I read Export Secrets and $100 million offers. Both are my favorite books. Got it. I have noted that Export Secrets and $100 million offers are your favorite books. Those are great choices. What do you like most about them? Look how much it's trying to improve its memory by itself. Let's add something more. I also have a YouTube channel with 55 subscribers where I'm providing value to my audience so that they learn AI and earn. Send it, and let's see if the information is added or not. So here earlier it was only user's name Akash and AI automation, but now so here's all details which I have added, like Akash favorite books is 100 million offers and Expert Secrets. Akash finds Expert Secrets for base building, and Akash has a YouTube channel, and Akash focus is on helping everything I have told to the AI agent. It saves the data in the Airtable and here in the memory, and now if I want this conversation like after 5 days 6 days, I can just ask for it and it will going to fetch the data from here and give it to me. Let's add something more, like I love making content, and see here Akash loves making content. So we are done with building this AI agent, and hope you guys enjoyed this video of AI agent with a long-term memory using n8n, Telegram and Airtable. And if you want such more videos like this, keep watching. तो अब हम एक कॉम्प्लेक्स एआई एजेंट बनाने वाले हैं, दैट इज एआई मार्केटिंग एसेट जनरेटर। इतना लंबा चौड़ा नाम सुन के घबराना नहीं है। इसका काम क्या है, सिर्फ एक पीएनजी अपलोड करने से ये हमको 5 डिफरेंट मार्केटिंग एसेट्स देगा, दैट इज इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी, इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट, वेबसाइट बैनर, ad creative and testimonials, graphics, and within minutes. So let's see how to make this kind of workflows, this kind of AI agents. So this is the workflow of AI marketing assets builder or generator. सबसे पहले यहाँ काम क्या हो रहा है कि on form submission, and you are already familiar with on form submission, added field nodes and even Google Drive nodes, so you are already familiar with all these nodes. सबसे पहले हम फॉर्म सबमिट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, उसके बाद वो फॉर्म एडिट फील्ड से जा रहा है, यानी वेरिएबल्स कुछ डिफाइंड हो रहे हैं, उसका गूगल ड्राइव नोड्स यूज हुआ है। और ये वाला गूगल ड्राइव नोड का काम क्या है कि क्रिएट फोल्डर क्रिएट कर रहा है जहाँ पे सारे ही एआई मार्केटिंग एसेट्स अपलोड होंगे। एंड इस लास्ट वाले गूगल ड्राइव का काम क्या है, अपलोड करना वहाँ पे सारी फाइल्स, ठीक है। एंड देन वी आर यूजिंग द एआई एजेंट नोड, जहाँ पे हम अपने सारे प्रॉम्प्ट राइट करने वाले हैं कि उस पीएनजी को कैसा बनाना है। एंड ऑल्सो वी आर यूजिंग द ओपन एआई चैट मॉडल एंड देन स्ट्रक्चर्ड आउटपुट पैरामीटर, एंड वी आर यूजिंग द स्विच नोड, एचटीटीपी रिक्वेस्ट नोड, कन्वर्ट टू फाइल, एंड कन्वर्ट टू फाइल के थ्रू हम गूगल ड्राइव पे अपलोड करने वाले हैं। बहुत ही सिंपल सा वर्कफ्लो है। सो लेट्स सी हाउ इट इज। First of all, let's break this connection from here and click on the on form submission. Just click on and execute this step. Okay, so here's our form, AI self marketing, introducing a new product instantly, grab 5 stunning visuals customized for your brand, ready to post. How cool it is. So हमको यहाँ पे क्या पुट करना है सबसे पहले, what is the product name, कि प्रोडक्ट का नेम क्या है, जो भी आप प्रोडक्ट है आपके पास उसका नेम क्या है, and what is the product tagline, upload product image, and what is the product category and highlighted benefit. प्रोडक्ट का टैगलाइन और कैटेगरी और बेनिफिट से क्या होने वाला है, इसका यूज़ क्या है यहाँ पे। इसका यूज़ ये है, जो भी हमारा स्टोरी बनेगा, जो भी हमारा पोस्ट बनेगा, उसमें जो टेक्स्ट ऊपर रहेंगे वो इन सब चीज़ों को यूज़ करके ही आएगा। ऑलवेज कीप इन माइंड दैट अपलोड प्रोडक्ट इमेज इन पीएनजी फॉर्मेट। इफ यू डोंट नो हाउ टू कन्वर्ट जेपीजी इनटू पीएनजी, सो यूज द फ्री वेबसाइट दैट इज रिमूव बैकग्राउंड। सो लेट्स जस्ट फिल दिस फॉर्म। सो व्हाट इज द प्रोडक्ट नेम, लेट्स गो विथ एनी रैंडम नेम, XYZ sunscreen, go with XYZ sunscreen, and what is the product tagline, and get glowing skin anytime. Upload a product image. So I have already a image of product जो कि मैंने अपलोड कर दिया PNG फॉर्मेट। पहले JPG में था तो JPG से मैंने उसको PNG में कन्वर्ट किया एंड देन आई हैव अपलोडेड इट। उसके बाद व्हाट इज द प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरी, कैटेगरी है सनस्क्रीन, एंड व्हाट इज द हाईलाइटेड बेनिफिट, बेनिफिट क्या होता है सनस्क्रीन का, दैट प्रोटेक्ट योर स्किन फ्रॉम द सनलाइट, प्रोटेक्ट स्किन फ्रॉम हार्मफुल सनलाइट। सनलाइट्स के बीच में गैप नहीं रखते हैं, sunlight. Okay, so I think here's everything done. Let's submit this form. So form is submitted and just close this from here. और जैसे ही मैंने फॉर्म सबमिट किया, so here's my output and you notice one more thing. पहले आउटपुट एंड इनपुट में सिर्फ 3 ही चीज़ें थी, ठीक है, स्कीमा, टेबल एंड जेसॉन, बट नाउ देयर इज वन मोर एडेड, बाइनरी वन, क्योंकि मैंने इमेज अपलोड की है, ठीक है। So schema, table, JSON and all the details are here, and also you can view the uploaded image. तो मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कि मैंने अपलोड क्या किया exactly. So ये वाली इमेज मैंने यहाँ पे अपलोड की है और इसको मैं यूज़ करके 5 मार्केटिंग एसेट्स बनाने वाला हूँ। सो लेट्स गो बैक टू द कैनवास एंड कनेक्ट दिस वायर विद द एडिट फील्ड। सो यहाँ एडिट फील्ड में भी इनपुट में स्कीमा, टेबल, जेसॉन एंड बाइनरी आ गया है, एंड इन पैरामीटर्स व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर गोइंग विद जेसॉन, एंड ये जो जेसॉन है, प्रॉम्प्ट्स हैं एंड इवन टेम्पलेट्स, यू गेट ऑल थिंग्स इन फ्री। एंड इफ यू वरी अबाउट दैट कि ये सारी चीज़ें मैं खुद से कैसे बनाऊंगा, दैट आई हैव टू लर्न ऑल दिस थिंग्स, तो डोंट वरी फॉर दैट, मैं भी चैट जीपीटी की ही हेल्प लिया हूँ। लाइक इन द एरा ऑफ एआई एंड एआई ऑटोमेशन, चैट जीपीटी, तुमको स्मार्ट बनना पड़ेगा। सो ब्रांड नेम स्क्वायर्स, ब्रांड टोन क्या है, प्रीमियम स्किन केयर है, कलर थीम है, ओके, कूल जेट ग्रीन्स, एंड बैकग्राउंड स्टाइलिंग भी है कि क्या बैकग्राउंड स्टाइल होना चाहिए, लाइटनिंग स्टाइल क्या होनी चाहिए, प्राइमरी फॉन्ट्स क्या है, सेकेंडरी फॉन्ट क्या है, फॉन्ट कलर्स क्या है, एंड कंपोजिशन गाइडलाइंस। सो एवरीथिंग इज हियर इन एडिट फील्ड। So close it from here and execute the step. So here's our output, that brand name is Squares, brand tone is premium skincare, color theme and everything. सबका एक separate variable define हो चुका है and सारी ही चीज़ें output में हमारे पास आ चुकी हैं। And now what to do? Go back to the canvas again and go to the Google Drive node. एंड सबसे पहले हमको यहाँ पे क्रेडेंशियल्स कनेक्ट करने हैं, इसलिए सबसे पहले हमने सीखा ही कि हाउ टू क्रिएट अ क्रेडेंशियल्स। सो आई हैव अ क्रेडेंशियल्स ऑलरेडी, जस्ट कनेक्टेड इट। If I click on this pencil icon, so here you have to put your client ID and client secret key and click on this sign in with Google, continue and okay, so successful connection. Just close it from here, go back to the canvas and first of all delete this connection with the AI agent for now, and let's execute the step. So here's the error, the resource you are requesting could not be found because file not found. Okay, so go for the new tab and search for the Google Drive and log in करना है अपने Gmail ID से। So here I am in my Google Drive and click on create a new and name it as YT testing, and here's my folder, just click on this। और अभी यहाँ पर कुछ भी नहीं है, बट जैसे हम AI ऑटोमेशन पूरा कर लेंगे तो जो भी हमारा मार्केटिंग एसेट्स है वो यहीं पे आके स्टोर होगा। ओके, जस्ट कॉपी दिस URL, दिस इज द ID, go back to the n8n and here in parent folder choose by ID, paste it here and execute the step. Okay, so our node is successfully executed and here's the ID and name XYZ sunscreen. So हमारा एक XYZ sunscreen नाम से एक फोल्डर बन चुका है हमारे गूगल ड्राइव पर, एंड वहाँ पे AI मार्केटिंग एसेट जो भी हमारे होंगे सारे वहीं पे जाके स्टोर होंगे। गो बैक टू द कैनवस, कनेक्ट दिस विद AI एजेंट नोड, गूगल ड्राइव विद AI एजेंट नोड, क्लिक ऑन द AI एजेंट नोड। यहाँ पर हम एक प्रॉम्प्ट दे रहे हैं जो कि यूजर मैसेज है, प्रोडक्ट नेम, टैगलाइन, ब्रांड, टोन, कैटेगरी एंड की बेनिफिट। सो प्रोडक्ट क्या होने वाला है, ऑन फॉर्म सबमिशन पे हमको प्रोडक्ट नेम मिल जाने वाला है। इन रिजल्ट यू कैन सी दैट प्रोडक्ट नेम इज XYZ सनस्क्रीन एंड ये जो ब्रांड एंड टोन है ये हमने एडिट फील्ड में मॉडिफाई किया था, तो हमको ये चीजें वहां से मिल रही हैं। गो बैक टू द कैनवस एंड टर्न ऑन दिस रिक्वायर्ड स्पेसिफिक आउटपुट फॉर्मेट। तो उसके बाद क्या होगा, हम एक सिस्टम मैसेज देंगे। बेसिकली अगर आप पहले देखोगे तो यहाँ पे लिखा रहता है यू आर एन हेल्पफुल असिस्टेंट, बस सिर्फ उससे काम नहीं चलने वाला है, तो इसलिए हम प्रॉपर सिस्टम मैसेज देने वाले हैं दैट यूर टास्क क्रिएटिंग एलिवेटेड विजुअल स्टाइलिंग आइडियाज फॉर 5 डिस्टिंक्ट प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च एसेट्स ईच टेलर्ड फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक प्लेटफॉर्म। व्हाट टेलर्ड स्पेसिफिक प्लेटफॉर्म? लाइक Instagram story, Instagram post, website banner, so these are all different and the product is a part of premium skincare like known for its minimal, clean and sophisticated aesthetic. And here's the accept drop, lightning, camera angle, over text, every detail is here. So what to do, just execute the step and यहाँ पर हमारा output, and let's go back to the canvas again and we are done with the AI agent node. And in AI agent node there are 3 options that you can add: models, tools and memory. So in chat model I'm going with the OpenAI chat model itself, but first of all just break the switch node with the code node and now go for the OpenAI chat model. So यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, फिर से हमको credentials बनाने हैं। If I click on this pencil icon, so I already have a credentials and from here you can choose your model whatever you want. I'm going with the GPT-4o mini. Go back to the canvas and in the structured output parser, what is there? स्कीमा टाइप इज जनरेट फ्रॉम जेसन एग्जाम्पल। एसेट टाइप क्या है, पहला इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट है, उसका बैकग्राउंड टोन क्या होने वाला है, उसका सर्फेस टाइप क्या होगा, उसका एसेंट ड्रॉप क्या होगा, उसकी लाइटनिंग क्या होगी, उसका कैमरा एंगल क्या होगा एंड उसका ओवरले टेक्स्ट क्या होगा। सिमिलरली फॉर स्टोरी, वेबसाइट बैनर, एड क्रिएटिव एंड टेस्टिमोनियल ग्राफिक्स, सबके लिए एक डिफरेंट जेसन का एग्जाम्पल है। एंड हियर इज द आउटपुट एज वेल। सो गो बैक टू द कैनवस एंड गो फॉर द कोड नोड नाउ। एंड कोड नोड में क्या है, बहुत ही छोटी सी 2-3 लाइन की कोड लिखने वाले हैं यहाँ पे एंड गेट दिस कोड फ्रॉम GPT एज वेल. You don't need to learn JavaScript for this. Okay, and let's execute the step and if you want you can view your PNG. That means हमारा जो PNG था वो ऑन फॉर्म सबमिशन से चलते चलते कोड नोड तक आ चुका है, ठीक है। तो ये चीजें भी क्लियर हो रही है यहाँ पे। And now just connect this code node with the switch node. मैं सोच रहा हूँ अदर HTTP रिक्वेस्ट नोड को यहाँ से डिलीट कर दें, पहले तो कनेक्शंस डिलीट कर दें ताकि सबसे पहले हम एक पोस्ट जनरेट कर सकें, अदरवाइज इट विल गोइंग टू टेक टाइम। सो आई हैव डिलीटेड ऑल द कनेक्शंस एंड वी आर इन द स्विच नोड नाउ। सो सारी इनपुट्स यहाँ पे स्विच नोड पे हैं। मोड विल बी गोइंग टू रूल्स नॉट एक्सप्रेशंस एंड यू हैव टू जस्ट ड्रैग द फर्स्ट एसेट टाइप that is Instagram post. You have to just drag like this and put it here एंड उसके बाद हमको लाइक जो भी आपका एसेट टाइप है उसके इक्वल कर देना है। जैसे कि फर्स्ट वाला क्या है, एसेट टाइप इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट है, इज इक्वल टू इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट, यू हैव टू राइट इट मैनुअली। एंड सिमिलरली फॉर इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी जस्ट ड्रैग इट फ्रॉम हियर एंड पुट इट हियर। फॉर वेबसाइट बैनर्स ड्रैग दिस एंड पुट इट हियर एंड मैनुअली वहाँ पे इज इक्वल टू वेबसाइट बैनर, इज इक्वल टू एड क्रिएटिव, इज इक्वल टू टेस्टिमोनियल ग्राफिक्स, ये सारी चीजें लिखनी है। एंड एट द एंड हियर इज द ऑप्शन ऑफ सेंड डेटा टू ऑल मैचिंग आउटपुट। सो जस्ट इनेबल दिस वन एंड अब इस स्टेप को एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं। द स्टेप इज एग्जीक्यूटेड, दैट इज द नोड एग्जीक्यूटेड सक्सेसफुली एंड हियर इज आवर output. So go back to the canvas and what to do now, go for the HTTP request node now, ठीक है। So अब यहाँ पे क्या करने वाले हैं, मेथड में go for the post and what is the URL here. So मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ OpenAI for image generation, उसका URL यहाँ पे पुट कर देना है, this is the URL and authentication will be none and enable the send headers and specify header is using field value. In header parameters put the name authorization and उसके बाद आपको value में API की insert करनी है and how to create the API key. You know it very well that go to the platform OpenAI API key. From there you can create your OpenAI API key. But don't forget to put bearer after that API key and enable the send body. Form content type will be form data. And in body parameters, what I have to do in parameter type, go for the form data and in name write model. And in value go for GPT image 1. So make it as it is. और उसके बाद एक और पैरामीटर टाइप ऐड करना है। नेम विल बी गोइंग टू बी प्रॉम्प्ट हियर एंड उसके बाद वैल्यू हमको प्रॉम्प्ट ही लिखना है। एंड उसके बाद 2 और पैरामीटर टाइप होने वाले हैं। नेम होने वाला है आउटपुट फॉर्मेट एंड वैल्यू विल बी PNG एंड लास्ट वाले में पैरामीटर टाइप होने वाला है n8n बाइनरी फाइल एंड नेम विल बी इमेज एंड इनपुट डेटा फील्ड नेम विल बी इमेज ऑल्सो। सो इफ आई शो यू द प्रॉम्प्ट, दैट व्हाट द प्रॉम्प्ट आई एम यूजिंग, क्रिएट अ स्क्वायर 1:1 photorealistic Instagram post. This is the सो हम सारे ही HTTP रिक्वेस्ट में डिफरेंट प्रॉम्प्ट लिखने वाले हैं, जैसे जो कि पहला वाला HTTP रिक्वेस्ट नोड जो है वो होने वाला है इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट के लिए, दूसरा वाला स्टोरी के लिए, तीसरा वाला बैनर के लिए. सो सिमिलरली देयर आर डिफरेंट HTTP रिक्वेस्ट नोड्स फॉर डिफरेंट क्रिएशंस. सो आई हैव क्रिएटेड अ डिफरेंट प्रॉम्प्ट फॉर देम एज वेल. सो दिस वन फॉर द इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट. सो क्रिएट अ स्क्वायर photorealistic Instagram post for the launch of the skincare product. The composition must be clean and centered, reflecting a premium brand first aesthetic. That's it. Here's the whole prompt. Product का नेम क्या है, XYZ sunscreen है, ब्रांड का नेम क्या है, पर्स है. तो सारी ही चीजें, सारी ही डिटेलिंग यहाँ पे हो रखी है. So now let's execute this step. So it will going to take like 1 to 2 minutes. So यहाँ पे in the output here's the B64 JSON और इसी JSON को हमको फाइल में कन्वर्ट करना है. So if I go back to the canvas and now what I have to do, go for the node convert into file. Just drag this B64 JSON here and drop this to the base64 input field. Okay, just drag and drop this here and operation will be move base64 string to file. So now you have your output and इसको देखते हैं कि कैसा बना है. Go back to the canvas again and go for the Google Drive node. So here the credentials is already connected and resources file. Operation will be upload and input data field name will be here's data and the file name is Instagram post and my drive. And from list my drive and by id already done and just execute the step. So the step is executing. जो भी हमारा Instagram post बना है वो directly अब जाके load हो जाएगा Google Drive पर. From here in the input section you can even view it that how it's look like. तो अभी ये node execute हो रहा है and if I go back to the Google Drive and see, तो यहाँ पे XYZ सनस्क्रीन नाम का फोल्डर ऑलरेडी बन चुका है. अभी यहाँ पर कुछ भी नहीं है एंड जैसे ही वो नोड सक्सेसफुली एग्जीक्यूट हो जाएगा तो यहाँ पे हमारा Instagram पोस्ट आ जाएगा. तो नोड हमारा एग्जीक्यूट हो चुका है एंड लेट्स सी इन द गूगल ड्राइव दैट आवर क्रिएशन इज देयर और नॉट. ओके, सो बूम, हियर्स आवर पोस्ट. सो इफ आई व्यू इट, इट्स लुकिंग सो कूल, लाइक वेयर रिफाइनमेंट मीट्स रेडियंस एंड देयर्स अ ग्रीन बैकग्राउंड. सो आप इस तरह से विजुअल्स क्रिएट कर सकते हो विद द हेल्प ऑफ n8n. अब मैं इन सारे ही नोड्स को कनेक्ट करने वाला हूँ ताकि जैसे ही मैं फॉर्म फिल करूँ सारे ही मार्केटिंग एसेट्स साथ में क्रिएट हो सके एंड यू डोंट नीड टू क्रिएट दिस वन वर्कफ्लो फॉर मल्टीपल टाइम. यू कैन जस्ट कॉपी दिस एंड पेस्ट इट हियर लाइक दिस. सो इफ आई शो यू द HTTP रिक्वेस्ट नोड फॉर द स्टोरी वन, सारी चीजें सेम होने वाली है, सिर्फ प्रॉम्प्ट चेंज होने वाला है एंड नथिंग else. Create a vertical 9:16 photorealistic Instagram story visual for the skincare product. The visual must feel lighter and more immersive than the hero post with vertical flow and tactical textures. And similarly, you can create it for the website banner also. And let's name this website banner. So this is how you can create a marketing assets in minutes. Let's get back to the canvas. Today I am going to build a very special agent especially for AI agencies or especially for someone who are building the AI agents. And what's the role of this AI agent? It will going to give you a prompt for your next AI agent. I was wasting an hours to write a perfect prompt for my AI agent and I even don't like to write the prompt. I like to do a conversation with the models. So I have built an AI agent inside n8n itself that literally asks me a question that, hey brother, what type of AI agent you want? What are the specification you want in that agent? What will going to be the work of the agent? And all these basic question it will going to ask to you and give me a whole structured prompt for my next AI agent within a second. This is how you can save an hours. First of all, I'm going to show you the demo that how it's going to work. So this is the AI agent which will going to create a prompt for your next AI agent in a seconds. So I'm going to show you that how it's going to work. It is a simple workflow, not too much complex, but it do a very heavy lifting for you. Here I have used AI agent node and then in model I have used the GPT 4.1 and in memory we used a simple memory and in tools we have used two tools, that number one the HTTP request one and the second one the think one. And click on the open chat right here. And here you can talk with the agent that what you want, that what type of prompt you want, what you are building, as simple as that. Click on open chat and hi there, and it says what's up legend, ready to build an awesome AI agent prompt. Let's kick things off by defining the agent role. You have just written hi there and it's totally understand that you want to create an AI agent now. So it's start asking you a question. First, what persona should AI agent adopt, like support rep, sales consultant, assistant engineer? What type of request will it typically handle? Let me adjust this on my screen first. You are about to design an awesome AI agent prompt. Let's get rolling. I need a customer support agent for my car dealership, Toyota. So it uses all these nodes as you can see that, and it asks me some more questions that what type of support request the AI agent handle, booking test drive, financing info and other things. And after giving a whole info, it gives me a prompt. You can see that it is here. How cool it is, you got your prompt within a minute by answering some basic questions. Now you have to just copy and paste it. it. Okay, so let's build this AI agent. And if you don't want to build this, I have provided you the whole JSON in my Gumroad. So what you have to do is just click on 3 dots. From here the option import from file, import that Gumroad file here and start using this in free. So let's move to the part of building an AI agent. So what you have to do, just add the first node when chat message received. Add this node first and add the another node, AI agent node. Click on this plus icon and search for AI agent, and here the fourth option, AI agent, just click on this and just name it meta prompting agent or whatever you want. I have named it. Make sure that source for prompt user message is connected chat trigger node, and after that you have to define a system message. You're giving a persona that who are you and how you are going to act. You don't need to worry about this. I have given the whole prompt in my Gumroad. Go and just copy and paste it here. So what is the role? You are a prompt design assistant integrated inside in another workflow. Your mission is to guide the user through a smooth step-by-step process to craft a complete AI agent prompt. Start every conversation with "What's up, pleasant?" After completing each section, you must use Think tool to reflect on clarity, structure, and whether the details are sufficient. If the user gives only partial info, like a business name, you may optionally use web search. It will going to use web search, that is HTTP request node, to gather missing context. So this is the role, and let's move to the objective. Help the user assemble to final AI agent. The finished output must be written in the markdown, ready for direct copy paste into an AI agent inside n8n. What are the tools? The number one, web search, that is HTTP request, and the second one, Think tool. So I have used the two tools. Let me extend it first. First one, Think. Self-review each section for gaps or improvements. It will going to review for the gaps and for the better improvement for your prompt. And web search, it is an optional one. If like any data is missing or something like that, then it will going to web search with the name of product or company. You have to just write one prompt, this one prompt, and after that you make your AI agent, and all the prompts then will be going to written by that AI agent without wasting a time. So here's the everything, and here's the final agent prompt, which include role, workflow, context. It also includes input variables. I've written it like 2 times maybe. Remove it from here. So this is the system prompt, and now you are done with AI agent 1. Go back to the canvas and then go to the chat model and search for OpenAI chat model, and here it is. And here you have to apply the OpenAI credential first. If you don't have a credential, just click on create a new credential, and after that paste the OpenAI API key here, and this organization ID is optional. You don't need to do anything with this. And if you don't know how to create OpenAI API key, go to the OpenAI platform and search for API keys. Before that you must have the $5 in your OpenAI account, and from there create a new API key, and after that you have to select the model from here. I have used the GPT 4.1. Search for the memory and you find the option simple memory. Add it here and click on this, and session ID will be connected chat trigger node. Make it 100, and then go back to the canvas, and here search for the HTTP request. If you don't have a data you want it to get from the web search, then we have to use this also. In description write use this tool to search the web. So use this tool to search the web, and the method will be post request and URL. Copy this URL and paste it here, and authentication will be predefined credential type. Click on this. Credential type will be OpenAI and OpenAI account. Write the OpenAI API key here also, and after that click on send headers and specify headers using fields below, and it is the time for header parameters. So name will be content type and value will be application JSON. Click on send body option. Specify body using JSON below, and JSON will be, this is a basic JSON like model GPT-4o, tools, type web search preview, and input web search question. In placeholder definition, web search question, the question to search not specified. Close it here, and then you have to add one more tool, that is Think tool. And what is the role of this Think tool? Use the tool to think about something. So we are done with the building part. You have to just save it from here, and now it's time to test it, that how it is generating the prompt for my AI agent. Here's the option open chat. Click here. From here you can chat with the AI agent and generate your prompt. So click on open chat and write here, hi there, what's up legend, ready to build an awesome AI agent prompt? Let's kick things off by defining the agent role. Can you see the beauty of this AI agent? You have just written hi there, and AI agent know itself that you are here to create a prompt. You are here to build another AI agent. If you go on ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, anywhere, and if you say hi there, then they will going to say, yeah, what's up buddy, how can I help you, and things like that. But here the AI agent knows its duty, what the persona should the AI adopt, and what you want. You want support rep, sales consultant, assistant engineer, or whatever what you want. What I'm thinking, I'm going to create a lead qualification agent for my AI agency, which I am basically going to deliver to one of my car dealership client. And what will going to be the work of that AI agent? It will going to be a WhatsApp agent that handles the car inquiries, EMI plans and everything, and these basic things. So we have to generate the prompt for that AI agent. Type here, I need a lead qualification agent for my AI agency, and it comes with some questions. What persona should the AI adopt? For example, friendly sales consultant. What type of request will it typically handle? Should it focus on specific expertise area? So it asks some basic questions. And let's answer this. So to answer these questions, I'm not going to type manually, but to save my time, I'm going to use ChatGPT for this also. So I'm just going to copy all this question and paste it in the ChatGPT by giving the proper prompt that I have built an agent that basically gives me a prompt for my next AI agent by asking some questions. So what you have to do, you have to just give me answers for those questions so that I can easily make the prompt. So you have to do this part in the GPT, okay? And ChatGPT give me a whole answer that it's given me for the real estate, but we don't want for the real estate. So go with the car dealership. So type here, go with the car dealership. Perfect, it's generating the prompt. So here's the answer. AI agent persona, types of request it handled, expertise area and tone of voice and everything is here. Just copy the whole thing and paste it here like this and send it. So now you can see AI agent and GPT 4.1, everything is working, and it's also using the think one. And now here is the next part, that you have provided the fantastic detail. This persona is friendly, knowledgeable and uniquely tailored for a car dealership context. The agent areas of expertise and conversational tone are both clear and appealing. What exactly does the agent do when it's triggered? When the agent triggered, then what the role it will going to do? That it is going to greet to the customer, or it is going to just collect the info? What does it do? And second, what triggers it? What will going to start the agent? And what should happen when it responds? Save the data or forward the data to someone or book the notify sales team, etc. What should it do? For the first, I'm writing greet with name, Paul, collect info and make recommendations. And second, chat on WhatsApp. And the third answer is the book the appointment and notify sales teams and confirm the customer as well. And after that, it asks me some more questions. So just copy all this question and paste it here in the GPT. So here's my answer, copy it and go and paste it here in the chat and send it. Now here's the next step is that, love these options. Which approach would you like to go with the car dealership WhatsApp agent? Keep it easy, exactly as outlined. Add dealership uniqueness, make it more sales, make it more customer support. So it's asked me some more basic question again. So I'm going with option C. So it given me a role, friendly car sale consultant for WhatsApp, approachable, warm and efficient, answers car model dealership queries. And here now let's place the agent into workflow. What exactly does the agent do when it's triggered on WhatsApp? And here it asks me some more questions. So just copy all this question and paste it here in the GPT. Give me all this answer like this, and here GPT gives you answer. So just copy all this answer and paste it here in the chat and send it. And here you got your workflow context. If test drive requested, collect the preferred date time, send booking to CRM, confirm booking the customer. If pricing asks, so share relevant info, offers to connect user with the human sales rep. Does this perfectly describe your agent workflow, or do you want to make tweak? Okay, so I think it's going good. Keep going. Perfect, thanks for confirming. Now it's asking me some more basic questions, that dealership name and location. I'm going with dealership name Toyota. Dealership name is Toyota. And second, who is a customer? So families and first time buyer are my customers. And third, what makes your dealership unique? So the answer is best customer support and pricing makes it unique. And any other services will be on for EMI option on cars, and send it. Does this AI agent have access to any other tools, APIs or n8n workflows? For example, internal CRM. So yes, it is building on n8n. So just copy the question and ask to the GPT. It's generating the answer. Copy it and paste it in the agent. Here's the every detail, that car inventory, and we are going to use Google Sheet as a CRM. And it's again asked some more questions. Let's copy this question also and paste it to the GPT. And here's the answer. Just copy and paste it here. Once the agent receives these inputs, what should it do step by step? If you have a strict process, describe it, or if you want, I will propose a step by step. So I think it should make it by itself only. Make it by your own. Now it's done with core instructions also, that intent, directions, personalized greeting, real-time info tool use and everything. What is the next step now? Would you like to provide a simple WhatsApp interaction, or should I create a realistic example based on these instructions? So created by your own. So here customer name Priya Sharma, contact number this, any Indian number is here. The query text, Priya said that, can you tell me any EMI options for the Toyota Glanza? So what is the context? Finance info, that Priya is asking for the financial problem. Car model is Toyota Glanza, variant is VCVT, lead source WhatsApp, agent ID WhatsApp agent 01. And what is the output message? Hi Priyashama, we are offered attractive EMI option on the Toyota Glanza VCVT, road price of 10 lakh, a down payment of 2 lakh and the loan. Every detail it's given to a Priyashama, and as you can see that car model, variant, on-road price, down payment, lead tenure, all these are the variables here. Should the agent always respond in JSON, or JSON makes downstream automation? So yeah, go with JSON. I used it a lot. So perfect JSON is it. Some useful ones for your scenario might be: never guess at car specs, finance rates or availability. Always check the APIs first. Do not share internal system. Clearly communications. Everything is here. You can read it if you want. Keep going. So here is our final prompt. How beautifully it's generated the prompt, and here it is also written as copy paste the above into your n8n AI agent. One more thing in my mind before finalizing, I haven't used web search here. I didn't get anything from the websites. All the info was provided by me. So what I'm thinking right now, test this web search also. Search for car from Toyota official site with web search. Okay, send it. It's going to generate. Okay, so you can see that now the web search started working, because before giving the answer, it's going to finalize to the Toyota official site. Would you like to add, refine or agent instruction based on the research? Check the info always from there. Okay, I have sent it and it's generating the prompt. So here's the complete prompt. Tools available: Toyota official website API, prices, internal CRMs, is Google Sheet, car inventory database API, appointment scheduler, everything. So now what's the next step? Just copy this prompt and paste it exactly in the AI agent and you are good to go. So I have built this AI agent, so because I was facing too much difficulty generating prompt all time. Now let's see how to self-host n8n, and there are so much way to self-host n8n, but here I'm going to talk about render. So let's see how to self-host it on render. Go to the Chrome browser and from here search for the render n8n, and here's the first link, deploy n8n on render. Click on this and so here deploy n8n on render with renders Docker runtime. Deploy the official n8n image in minutes. Go to quick start or see Docker image. So click on the get started, and from here you can create an account by writing your email and password here. Here's the option of create an account, but I'm going with the Google right now. Click on the Google and choose your account. Hit the continue. So it will going to take a few seconds. After doing the login and sign up, you will be taken into the screen that will say static sites, web services. Just go for the web services. Then go for the existing image here, and here we have to paste the Docker image. So n8n has a deployment method that is called a Docker. So here Docker is the very like a easy way to get an image and install and self-host n8n. So go to the Google and here just search for n8n Docker and click on this first link, and you will be taken to the page that looks like this. And if you just scroll down, then here's the start n8n in Docker, and here's the Docker image that looks something like this: docker.n8n.io, n8n.io, n8n. So you have to just copy this and paste it here in existing image and click on connect. Then you don't need to do anything here. We have to leave everything blank and in the instance type, I'm going with the free one as this is only for the to showcase you, but you can go for the standard and pro. And if you just want to run your 1 or 2 workflows, you can go for the starter as well. Whatever fit for you, go with that. Then click on the deploy web service, and here's the another page. So now it's getting done, and now it's setting up the n8n for us. So we have to wait for a few minutes to get it done. Okay, so it's have been done, and here in the upper side, so here's the link. You have to just copy this, or you can directly open it from here, and now you can set up your own account here. So just type an email. So just type an email, first name, last name and password, and click on the next, and you're good to go. Okay, so and click on the I want to receive security and product updates, and after that click on next. Here's some questions and you have to answer this as well. How big countries, how did you hear about n8n, and click on the get started. And now it is asking for get paid features for free forever, so skip this for now. And here is your n8n. You can now start it from scratch, create a workflow, anything you want, or you can also go for the text simple agent example, or you can start with the template. So whatever you want, you can do it from here. Maybe it will going to run a bit slow as compared to the cloud one. Even everyone is using this self-hosted n8n and doing the same work the cloud one is doing. So if I go with the template, so here's the one template: extract Amazon product data with a scrape.do GPT-4 at Google Sheet. So here's something. If you click on the use workflow, and click on the skip. So here you can play around with this and get an idea about the workflow as well. And this is how you can set up n8n in the render. And there are so many other ways you can set up, like hosting a railway, etc. Congratulations, you have completed the n8n masterclass. From doing login to the platform all the way to building powerful AI agents and AI automations, you have gained a real industry skill. And in the era of AI, you don't need to get harder, you just need to work smarter. So always try to get help from the large language models if needed. If you're stuck somewhere, if you're stuck with any workflows, so always try to take help. And now don't just sit with the knowledge, start applying it to the real businesses. And you can also join my free new AI school community where I talks about how to build and sell AI agents and automations to the businesses and the real AI opportunities. So go build and sell.